walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead embraces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
Hey now, what's up everybody? Tuesday coming at you. Some say the best day is Tuesday. And we shall see if that is true today, because we are now in a post-Asmongold interview world, all right? And a lot of thoughts out there, a lot of people having a lot of big ideas and big emotions. And not to give you the old ALT wisdom sharing here, but I do want to say now's a great time to say that if ever there is a time when you are getting too emotional or feel yourself getting too emotional about what a lolcow does on the internet, it's always fine to take a break, my friends. It's very easy. Lolcows are there for your enjoyment, right? And if someone is being too smug for you to enjoy even watching anything about them, you can just come back when the crash out's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because then you get the fun parts. You know what I'm saying? You have the power to get enjoyment as much or as little as you want. You know what I mean? So now you could get off. This might be your off-ramp for a few weeks. And then when you see that first goal stop getting hit in a week or two, then you come right back in and you'll have the fun you always were having. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, just my thoughts on the interview at large before we get into the recap of stuff. You know, it doesn't take much for a outsider community to latch on to lolcows, right? And to think of them as some kind of special thing for them that they now want to make into a positive, all right? Always good to take a tolerance break. Yes, that's the key. That's the key. Tolerance breaks suck, but yes, that is true. But guys, this is exactly the same thing that happened with Kino Casino. And I know that Asmongold is a much bigger creator than Kino Casino. But Kino Casino were doing a full court press PR tour for the DSP Gaming for months, okay? And you know how that ended, right? Anyone that thinks this is not going to happen in the exact same way, if not an accelerated way, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there's nothing I can say that's going to convince you otherwise, right? But what's the saying? Given enough time, a fool always shows his true colors. Or put another way, time exposes character, right? There's a lot of people, just like there was the beginning of the Kino arc, that were thinking, this is awesome, yeah, fuck detractors, they fucking suck. You guys are assholes, and that makes them like Philip more. And that's happening now, too. You know, they see detractors hating this, and they like, oh, well, fuck you guys, you don't get it. Philip's our guy. We love him. But there's a definite shelf life to that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the thing you have to remember is that DSP is the least entertaining streamer of all time. All right? So it doesn't matter how you package it up. It doesn't matter what celebrity is endorsing it for a little bit. At the end of the day, the product is what sells. And when your product is the worst thing on the internet, there's the shelf life to that. And it will get thrown to the curb sooner rather than later. It's going to be fun today because today is Pokemon. So I hope these the tourists from Asmongold stream are ready to get begged to for $20 to name a Pokemon. That will be pretty fun. Hey everyone, Asmongold fans, just want to let you know, $20 you can name a Pokemon. But first I need to let Jade name a Pokemon. Let's open up all the boxes. Okay, so we have box E. Here's the Snorlax. Here's, I don't know what that is. We have other ones, you know. But anyways, it's always, this is going to be the same thing. I am with you though. Smug Side Phil is not as fun as Panic Side Phil. Absolutely, it's not as good entertainment. That's not what we're after here for people that watch lolcows do stupid shit on the internet, right? I get it. I know, but when the fall happens, my friends, this would be all those, like similar to when you watch a sports team, and you know when your sports team sucks, and some people choose to when their sports team sucks, they don't watch anymore. And they say, I'm coming back when they're good. And that's totally fine. Some people, though, they sit there and watch every fucking game as they lose and lose and lose. And why do they do that? Well, they know that when their team does turn it around, it will be all the sweeter. And that's what I feel most of us here are feeling now. At least I hope, right? At least I hope, And if you need to get off, that's fine too. Obviously, everyone should only be doing entertainment on the internet. Everyone should be taking entertainment in a way that makes their life better. If you're using your entertainment time on things that don't make your life better, rethink things, recalibrate. You know what I mean? Because it's for entertainment, guys. All this stuff is just for entertainment. You know what I mean? And there's only so much time you got in a day. You know what I mean? So if your entertainment is causing you anything less than having fun and laughing at shit, find something else. You know what I mean? If you're taking an L based on something Darkside Phil is doing, yes, you're doing it wrong. I promise you're doing it wrong. All right? I don't know why we started so preachy today, but we're going to get back on the stupid shit right now, okay? But big ups, Mr. Memento Mori. Legend. Also on WPIG, too. I saw you. Big ups, Mr. Memento Mori. Let's get a Hogan. We need it here. We need a Hogan, all right? Come on. Come on.
And I got news for you.
Oh.
That means you're gay.
That's fine.
Get it?
That's fine. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. We'll take that. We'll take that. Big ups, Mr. Memento Mori. We will take that. Little bit of news before we get into the recap. I did find the interesting answers to things from after the interview because that, like, the decompression was just counting money, so it's not much to it. But there is a few funny things that I'll show you because he did mention a Sir Craig. He did mention a Keno Casino, We got a lot of retcons happening, so we'll get to that at the end. But I do want to start with the big news here. What some are considering big news. And DSP says the following on Twitter. He says, because I streamed with Asmongold today, I just got an official invite from Stake, a gambling site, to partner with them and make huge money. Should I? Let me share the facts with you first before anyone starts thinking too deeply about this. In Washington State, it is illegal to gamble online, which means he literally can't do it online. He can't do it online showing him gambling. Now, that doesn't mean he can't partner with Stake, but what he would have to do is show his, have the little logo of Stake, and that's it, and use my affiliate code. Like, that's what it would have to be, right? Because you can't gamble in Washington. You can't do that, So what I am thinking is that this is all a ruse. I think this is all a thing. Well, whether it was true or not in the beginning, right? Now he's probably checked into it if it is real. There's two options here. Okay? I'll give you both options. I'll give you the one I think and the one that is another option other people might be saying. I think he got emailed saying, hey, you want to join Stake? If you're interested, let us know. DSP, of course, is very excited about this. Obviously wants to do it. Would probably look into it a little bit. He does do minimal research and sometimes. And we found out, oh, shit, well, I'm illegal. It's illegal in Washington State, so I can't do it. What can you do then? Right? You want to share this news, even though you can't do it, right? So what do? You make this poll. And then you can see all the results from all the detractors saying funny stuff here. And this is all funny. I'm not that what could go wrong? Of course, you should gamble. Of course, things like this. A lot of people saying funny stuff. And I agree. We all want him to do this, by the way. We all want him to do this. But he knows he can't do it. So now what he's going to do is do this poll. And then today on the Preestream, he's going to say, oh, all my detractors thought I was going to do it, but it was all a joke. I got him again. They were all freaking out because I was going to shill, but you guys know I won't shill. So that's what I'm guessing he's going to do today. It's going to be like that. Because he would absolutely do it. He would love to do this. But he looked into it and realized he can't do it. And now he's going to say this to try to say, yeah, fuck the trolls. I got the trolls. Now, another option is, the other side of this is, He could just be. Maybe he's going to do the thing where you just have the logo on it, and he's trying to use it as this poll will obviously say yes. I'm sure it's yes. I'll vote yes too. Yeah, of course it's going to say yes. And then he could say, well, I didn't want to do sponsorships, guys. I didn't want to have any logos on my screen, but everyone said yes. So now I'm going to do it. You guys asked me to do this. You guys asked me to do it. So that's what I think it is. So I obviously, my heart of hearts, I think it's all going to be a joke today. But if it's not a joke, he did the poll so he can say that, hey, listen, you guys asked for this. You guys asked for it. I'm just giving you what you guys want. That's what I think. But anyways, yeah, it's a PKA podcast, not the Level 1 podcast, the PKA podcast. Big ups, Toxic Cherry Juice. Massive moral support to start the stream. Big ups. I love moral support. Big Dave 86. Big ups, sir. Danny Darko 53 says, wise words, Unc. Thank you for the reminder. Big ups. Danny Darko, you're a legend. So Haiti says, thanks everyone for coming out to the last ever Detractor stream. Gentlemen, it's been an honor. Go with God. Yeah, the Detracting is over, guys. DSP has now won. He is a king. It's been proven that he is actually a king, and he is cool, and his content is awesome. So I don't know what to do. Wrap it up, boys. Wrap it up. It actually turns out he is good at games too. It's amazing. Grimner Gaming says, if he gets the steak sponsorship, could alienate from YouTube due to their TOS, that'd be fun. Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you just can't. Like Cerulean86 said a little bit later on, says, I've seen a YouTuber get a content warning via YouTube due to playing a slot machine video game. Yeah, he would have to do it exclusively on Kick, but it's still illegal in his state. And I know people probably get around that in certain ways on Kick. I'm just, Philip Burnell is not a person that will do that. He didn't want to VPN to watch wrestling. He thought that was wrong. All of a sudden, you think he's going to VPN his way into gambling on stream? That is ridiculous to think that. He didn't want to use a VPN to watch wrestling. Okay? And that's what Triple P asking him to do it. And say, DSP, it's very easy to do this. Please, go ahead. Here's how you do it, DSP. Here's the list. I can't do that, Ashton, what are you, nuts? He's not going to do that in any way. Sneak Feed says, so is Wings pushed to the curb now? I don't think so. I think he's going to be even more holier than thou to Jody, his friend Jody. Hey, Jody. Not sure I can talk to you anymore. I'm not a lolcow anymore, but you are. And please refer to me as Mr. Burnell, Jody. Yeah. Jody, please call me Mr. Burnell. Thank you, Jody. That'd be funny. And what if he just talks about Asmund the whole time? That'd be funny. So yesterday, Asmund had, well, Jordy, good point. Yes, last week me and Asmund were talking, and we had a lot of fun. We were talking about gaming. Yeah, we're just buds now, Jordy. Anyways, what were you saying about Thanksgiving? That'd be funny. Tony T says, I'm calling it. After this morning stream being whaled out, it's back to normal. I placed 220 on it. Any takers? I said to Meerkat, I put my over-under on 1 week before we don't hit a goal. So that means 1 week from yesterday. So I'm saying maybe Sunday night, maybe Monday, he won't hit the goal, and then it's going to be panic, and then it's going to be, okay, now we're back. I guess it's over. The big boost is done, but still, wow, so thankful, so awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. That's what he's going to say. Christmas is way too long, I think, Fort Worth raised. Right, I think that's way too long. They're not going to stick around for the actual gameplay once you get a taste of it. It's going to be a little bit, because it's still hype. But let's not pretend that Asmongold is not going to react to a funny clip of DSP begging when it happens. You know what I'm saying? He will. When DSP does something stupid as shit online, it becomes a video that gets some views, which, again, he always will do at some point. Maybe that's not going to be a week. Maybe that's going to be a month from now, but Asmongold's going to watch it, and he's going to laugh the same. It's not like Asmongold's his partner now and says, hey, take it easy on DSP, guys. That's what he had with Kino Casino for a while, right? But even that didn't last forever. You know what I mean? A new Kino Casino movie comes out too. That's true. He did ask a few questions from the Reddit thread that was very clear. He did ask. He asked about, does your wife know about the WWE Champions? That was kind of the only direct one I saw him ask. He did ask about some other ones, but they weren't like, again, all the deep questions got ignored totally. Okay, that was just gone. But he did ask about, does your wife know he plays WWE Champions? He said she kind of skirted around that question too, didn't he? Which is, very cool. Cool guy, DSP. Let's get him. Yeah, awesome. Here's some money, Phil, for lying to your wife about WWE Champions. Pretty cool, man. But yeah, that was the one I know he asked that was definitely in there. I don't think there was much else in there except for like you beg a lot, right? But big ups Twerk to Spec. You're a legend. Grimner Gaming as well. That's 2. All right, we got to get 2 chances. Here's our first chance.
And I got news for you.
Oh, we're gay.
That means you're gay.
Get it? We're ultra gay today. 2 in a row gay? Hell yeah. Toxic Cherry Juice 2. Can we get to triple gay? If we're all triple gay, then that's pretty cool. Come on. Oh. Go. Oh, shit. I didn't wait long enough. I gotta wait for the cooldown. Now it's gonna pop up when I least expect it. Purple Thigh says, well said, ALT. I embrace the tourists. They spend money for my entertainment. Please stick it to us and spend money on the black hole. That's a good way to think about it, Purple Thighs. Mr. Extravagant in the house, as long as ALT is here to filter DSP, I would be just fine. You are doing the Lord's work, sir. I don't think I am, but thank you. Oh, see, I told ya.
I am a gay American.
Fuck yes.
Fucking the ass of every man.
Hell yeah.
I am a gay American. Sucking those pipes. Suck all my life.
Yeah, that was funny when Asmongold said, are you retarded, Phil? Are you retarded? Big ups, Mr. Extravagant. He did say that. Are you? Or are you? DSP's new tweet, says Mr. Extravagant. New tweet. Lifetime contract on the line. Check the new tweet. I will do that, and I'm going to scroll down now. Lifetime contract on the line. Oh, God, I pushed it twice.
And I got news for you.
Yeah!
That means you're gay.
Get it? 3 gays and a Hogan? Oh, my God. Here we go. In light of how so many of you... Oh, God. Good morning, everyone. In light of so many of you now checking out my DSP Gaming overnight, today I'm going to begin my first stream early. I want to chat about the future as I have a few ideas to run by you. I'll be live in less than an hour, so stay tuned. Yay! Change everything about what you do because you have extra eyes on you. This happened with Kino Casino as well. Here we go. Another arc begins. It's time to change everything and handle it in the most cringe way possible. This is what happens when you're DSP gaming and something good happens. You change everything about what you do to try to appease a certain audience that you think will be around forever, but will not be around forever, and alienate your fan base, your actual fans, to try to attract the new fans. That's the good way to do it, okay? That is definitely a good way to go about this. Does he get a spot on Aspen's podcast? I have... let me tell you, my percentage chance of that happening is 0.0, okay? No one on Asmon's podcast is going to actually want DSP on there unless he's acting like the Beetlejuice character, if you know what I'm saying. Like, is he going to be the person they throw to for his NPC thoughts? Because even Asmongold knows all of his gaming thoughts are NPC thoughts, right? His deep take was, okay, what do you think about this? DSP said, yeah, the CEO of Twitch sucks. Who doesn't think that the CEO of Twitch sucks? Right? But then he goes like, oh, DSP based. Oh, so based. He hates the Twitch CEO. Oh, my God. You're amazing. It always happens. I guess my theory on why that happens is because when you think, oh, Emiru is going to demand DSP, oh, that would make me go unhinged. I'd crash out if that happens. That better not fucking happen. We'll have real problems. No, but what happens, I think, is let's say Asmongold has his audience, okay? And they're normal Asmongold audience. They watch whatever he does. Then, okay, they think of DSP in a certain way because of what they see through Asmongold. And let's be real, everything they've seen about DSP is him begging or being an asshole or yelling at his audience, okay? That's all it has ever been, all right? So then when he does something that's somewhat normal and agrees with the content creator they like, oh my God, this guy's incredible. Oh my God, he's awesome. Yeah. He's not actually just the dude that jerks off and begs. Wow. Now, reminder, the thing that he did was just have a very average take on something. But because it wasn't the jerking off and begging thing, now they say it's awesome, right? There's an aspect of that in the Kino Casino arc as well, right? You know? So it's a thing that it doesn't last forever. It's not like DSP is going to get new fans that actually watch this stuff and say, yeah, this is entertaining. This guy does rock. I love his streams. It's not going to happen. Depositor Maker says, Phil's personality hasn't changed from the AOL SRK forum days. It's always fun to see new people slowly realize he's an asshole to everyone. Yes. Now, remember when Kino Casino arc was going on and he would have the staunchest defenders of Kino Taurus? Every tweet I did, there would have 2 or 3 Kino Taurus say, oh, you fucking asshole, you're coping, you're seething. You guys are going to be felted. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like that because it becomes this like us versus them thing. And I don't think Asmongold's audience doesn't seem to be doing that as much as the Kino Casino guys were. Their fans, I should say, not them, because it was all their fans. But like they were like literally in Kiwi farms, guys. You could see the tweets of like, not the tweets, the posts. Oh, side scrollers showed their DSP emails. Oh, whoa! Hold on. Is that Stuttering Craig? Okay. Hey, what do you say? Hype show. Recap's getting felted, guys. Because I'm such a snake, here's the full... Oh, yes! Hang on a minute, boys. Let me get my reading glasses on. Because I'm such a snake, here's the full email exchange between DSP and myself immediately after our 5-hour interview. Reading this, I'm sure you'll be able to see what a horrible lying person I've been to him. Quick context on this one. DSP did mention side scrollers twice on the interview yesterday, okay? Now, we'll see if we have time to play those, but I want to start with these because this is more important, and DSP said he might start early, so just so we'll start with these, okay? And I'll, of course, make them readable for you. Just give me 1 second, okay? Here we go. So, here is the first one, okay? It says... Hey, Craig. So I'm interested to hear your thoughts on how the show went. I really hope it was a benefit for you guys. If so, this may have been the only time in history that my infamy has actually helped something. You could probably copy and paste this. He probably copy and pasted this entire message to Asmongold last night, by the way, okay? But anyways. I know you want to get back to normalcy, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you again about the possible next appearance. My viewers are telling me they think that you and Adam were too harsh, but I disagree completely, as I told you on the podcast. You were nothing but fair, but there is a pretty much 100% consensus that the Keemstar bit was intrusive, gave him free plugs for his old content, and took away from about an hour that should have been more on topic. We did see this before, by the way. Piracy is good, no space is correct. This part was shown before, okay? We're going to keep moving, though. There's more. I didn't mind, but that's the vibe my viewers are sharing with me. It would likely be best for a repeat appearance to just be us, to avoid people feeling like it was a surprise, to trick or shock me. These were all the thoughts of DSP, again, hiding behind his own... He's hiding behind his own audience here, right? I mean, he's saying, oh, all these people are saying it. A lot of people think, you know. How often do you check this email? I am 50-50 on showing you my Champions account as at this point, especially because of what Keemstar said. I feel nobody would believe me, even if you vouch for me, but I respect you and aim and still considering it, despite the fact that I'm incredibly scared my info will once again leak and hurt me, okay? That is something we have already heard, okay? We have seen that before. That is no new information, okay? But let's get to the next one. I want to make sure I have the next one. Okay, here we go. Here is the next one. And here is that. We've seen this before. This one as well has been shared in some capacity. I'm not sure we had the whole thing. But here's the next section here. Hey, Phil, I think the show went okay yesterday. We talked about it at length on today's show as a debrief. That's where DSP started loving the decompression streams. I think we all left the interview mentally exhausted and feeling incredibly frustrated, as at the end of the day, we want what's best for you, man. The things that are laid out about everything, the WWE mobile game, the bank stuff, etc., it just doesn't make sense, man. There's just too much evidence saying it's yours, and your only evidence is you saying it's not. I feel like we gave you multiple opportunities to turn this thing around, but you just seemed so dug in, even in the face of insanely detailed evidence, you wouldn't take it. Even with Keemstar coming on, I tried to lay out the similarities you feel towards him and the way people feel about you. Based on things they've seen online, it was tough. Honestly, I'm just disappointed, man. Like I said, like I said, I and we. This ain't new, but we have two more messages, Clink and Popak, okay? This is, again, not new. We have seen this before, because this is the famous level 2 line. But there's two more emails to share, okay? Here we go. Honestly, I'm just disappointed, man. Like I said, I and we want what's best for you, man. We very much want to do... We very much do, but you have to want to help yourself. When you're ready to take that step, I will gladly help you, man. I will gladly help you, man, on your journey. You deserve to go to level 2. I know you can do it, Craig. Now, we definitely have heard this before. We laughed at this, okay? We definitely laughed at that before. Kind of a snarky style comment at the end there. You deserve to get to level 2. I know you can do it. I consider that snarky myself. Maybe I'm too negative, but okay, yes. Okay, anyways. I want to get you to get to level 2, okay? I'll gladly help you. DSP responds and says, I am broadcasting on DSP Reacts tonight at 6:45 PDT, and I'm directly reacting to addressing this. Watch if you'd like, but I figure you at least want to know what I have to say about it. Sent from my iPhone. I'm broadcasting to the peons. Okay, next. Craig responds and says, okay, buddy, hope it's wildly successful. So again, this buddy is kind of, I mean, you get it though. I mean, literally DSP lied to them for 5 hours, right? And like, he knows it. So, I'm not expecting Craig to be the nicest dude in that situation, you know what I'm saying? So it's fine. Next, we go to now this is new. This is all new in my, I mean, I haven't read all this at all. You saw me when I first saw this, so I don't know, but I'm thinking this is all new. Let's see together. Appreciate that. Although I'd much rather be playing games or chilling with my audience than wasting time on it. But my hands are tied. I remember this. No, we saw this one too. Then he says, then just play games, Phil. As Adam said yesterday, you do you and fuck everyone else. Good luck. This again is not new. Excuse me. Okay. Then we get to the last one. Oh yeah, this is all not new. I thought there was new shit, but I think this is all shared before. Okay, next. You got too excited, bros. There's nothing new. It's just the same thing from last time. Hey, Phil, apparently you're ripping us a new asshole now. Bummer. I want you to know that my critiques of you and your situation are simply out of brutally honest compassion. I legit want what's best for you and hope that you can get whatever help you need. I realize that right now you're pissed. That's fine, but I hope that one day you'll understand that I want you to succeed. No need to respond at all. Just know that I'm rooting for you, man. All right. So there we go. That was not anything new. And you can't say I overpromised and underdelivered when I was told this existed the same time you were. And I thought it might have been new, but it was not. Craig says, reading this, I'm sure you'll be able to see what a horrible lying person I've been to him. All right, so there we go. That is it. Shit, nothing new. Still worth reading, though, because when I show you the comments of DSP about side-scrollers, you'll get what made Craig say this, okay? You'll understand why Craig said this. And yes, I will ban the person that brought this up quickly, okay? Who brought this up first? Ban them. Now, okay? Great Wind in the house says, Asmund fans make Jade and Cowboy fan look normal. I don't know about that, but Grimnir Gaming in the house, big ups. Liriava says, disheartening to get live proof that a huge chunk of the audience of one of the biggest creators of the day is so dented and these people can vote. Well, once again, remember that it's not like they actually like DSP, guys. It's not that they like DSP. It's that you want to be a part in the story, okay? And the narrative right now, if you're an Asmongold fan, is, wow, this guy is cool, and he has based takes, such as Mario Kart is about items. Yeah, this guy's cool, man. Awesome. And they also think that their guy likes him, right? They think Asmongold likes DSP, even though Asmongold very clearly wanted DSP in very artistic detail to explain his goal systems because he found it so funny, right? But yet, nonetheless, they got to talk about gaming where DSP nodded and say, yeah, definitely, cool. So now they think he's cool, right? And they want to be a part of that. So what do? They donate to DSP to help this new wave of positivity and content to create, to happen, right? And that's it. They're not actually liking DSP. Just like the Kino Casino tourists, none of them actually liked DSP. They liked the fact that it was an arc that Kino Casino was orchestrating, and they thought legitimately that Kino Casino liked them. At the very least, they liked him to be on their show enough to make fun of him, right? So, that's how it goes. It's not about DSP being a cool guy or entertaining guy. Use your brains for that part, guys. You know what I mean? Trust your brains. That's got you this far in life. You've seen the streams. There's no one that dented outside of the true fans of DSP. You know what I mean? Walyap says, Steak gets around the illegality by using chips they say are free. He might be able to do it now, but there's currently getting sued over their grift. Yeah, there's no way DSP's fucking with that, man. Zero chance DSP's fucking about that. Yeah, we just played that, Sav. We will show that. As soon as he goes live, we will go live. I hope Raw Phil's on it. Hopefully Raw Phil's on. I'll bring up DSP stream, too, just so we know when it goes live in case Raw Phil's sleeping again. Don't be sleeping, Raw Phil. Let me see. I have that up. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Just like you do with Kino Casino. Welcome, everyone. Early start. Then chill Pokemon fun. Definitely. King Be Cruel in the house. King Be Bitch. That's what I know. That's how I call him. Let him get steak. I'm here for the Bossman Jack art. Yeah, I think like all detractors literally want him to get that. I think that would be one of the funniest things possible is if he gets the deal on steak. Can you imagine how funny that would be? He would lose his mind. Gambling for real and getting paid for it, that will unlock an addiction so deep that you'll never be able to remove it, man. Can you imagine getting paid to do your addiction? Like he already is in some ways, right? Like, he's getting paid to pull Hogan's basically now. But if they're getting extra money to gamble, of course I know they give you some money, they juice you, you know what I'm saying? And that'll get you going so it's no risk to you. But, man, I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be the best deal for him, let's say. Because once you get started with the fake money, it's just a quick input of a few digits to get the real money going. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Aloha Snack Bar says if he starts to gamble, he will literally lose his house. Yeah, yeah, you were ahead of me. But yeah, it would be very funny. It would be very funny. And I promise you want that to happen. Okay? I promise it would be funny for that if that happens. It would be a net positive for all detractors if that happens, guys. Yeah, Amber got paid for addiction for a decade. Look how that's ended up. Yeah, Amber Lynn has privated all of her videos. All of them. Amber Lynn detractors felt it today. Okay? And the slideshow has started. I'll show it to you here. Oh, no, Raw Phil hasn't put it up yet. But when he does, I will. I'm watching it. We'll go live as soon as he does, okay? Yeah, so real quick, Amber Lynn her channel got flagged for eating disorder content, right? And then she put in an appeal, right, which is a video appeal. That means you have to record a 5-minute thing and talk about how it's not true or whatever, and they deny that. And I just want to know what that means, because, like, she is not saying, you know, eating disorders are cool or anything, you know what I mean? And she deleted all the shit with the mukbangs. Like, you can't be fat on YouTube? It seems pretty bad, man. I don't know. I'm not trying to defend Amber Lynn Reed here, but it seems kind of bad if what, you can't be fat? You know, what about wings? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? She does have a eating disorder, correct, but she's not showing it on her channel, right? They deleted all the videos that showed that. You know what I mean? Okay, well, skinny girls are gone too. How about Eugenia Cooney, right? She got banned multiple times. That's true too, and she doesn't even show her eating. Maybe that's the problem, though. She needs to throw in a few mukbangs on her content, and then maybe she'd be okay. Maybe that's the problem with Eugenia. Anyways, we're not talking about Eugenia Cooney and all these people. Come on, I'm done. Done with this. Got down I started down a rabbit hole. I'm not going down. Grimner Gaming says, audio style day for me. Big ups all. Big ups Grimner Gaming. I'll try to keep you in the loop. Clink Popox says, Asmund buddy, one of Vegan's Asmund, you want to visit Hogan's Bar next week? Yeah, that'd be fun. That's not gay at all. It's something cool people do. So you might want to enjoy that. That'd be very fun. Scrappy CC says, Craig released the snort files. Yeah, so these, thanks for sharing that, but they were previously released files. These are not the new files, okay? We have to go through Congress to get the actual files released. These are previously released files, okay? We'll make sure we get the real files, though. Don't worry, I'm on it. Luigi's Nair says, another debunk stream incoming. Ooh, interesting idea, but it does sound like, and I'll show that, DSP did say he wants to talk about future plans. So I don't know what that could be. He says, and some ideas now that things are changing for the better. Dude, a single day, and we are saying things are changing for the better. He said the same thing with Kino Casino, and he's saying it again now. This is going to be Kino Casino with a shortened timeline, all right? Because Kino Casino, like I said earlier, they were on the PR tour with DSP. They were doing stuff with him every other week. It was a continued thing. Asmongold's not going to be doing that shit, man. Asmongold is not going to be talking about DSP, how awesome he is every stream he does. I guarantee he might bring up DSP a few times today and say, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. A lot of fun. All right, that was cool. And then he'll do whatever he's going to do that day. Right? So we'll see. I think DSP is doing a very DSP thing here. And considering his life changed, I'm sure how much is he already going to buy? Like, you know? Yeah, I was worried about like the goals on Friday, Black Friday, but fuck it now. Why not just buy a new house? You know what I mean? But we'll see. Matthew says, do you think Phil will take the steak deal and become the new boss man? No, because I don't think he will. Honestly, I think it's going to be all ruse because, again, you can't gamble on steak. He can't gamble on steak on stream. It is not allowed in Washington State. Okay? So he cannot play on steak. All right? He can't do it. So he can't do it. Could he show a logo of steak? And then that's the thing. And say, hey, click my affiliate link. Maybe. But he literally cannot do it on stream. It is illegal. I know there's some people that might get away with that. DSP, he hates emulated games. He thinks those are too illegal. He's not going to do it for a gambling website. It's not going to happen in any way, shape, or form. All right? John Doe, I'm being extremely serious here. DSP is too scared to VPN wrestling shows. He will not VPN to gamble. If he VPNs to gamble, I'll delete WPIG from the internet, boys. He is not going to do it. There is no way on earth he will VPN to gamble on stream when he was too scared to VPN to watch wrestling. All right? So there we go. There we go. If he does it, you get a lifetime contract. Yes, everyone. Larry Ava says, can he interact with other men normally ever? No, he can't interact with anyone normally ever, okay? That's the thing. Yes, he did end up using the VPN. That is true. But listen, it took massive convincing from someone he respected and loved that goes by the name of Triple P, okay? Because of that, he finally gave it a chance. He is not going to VPN to gamble on stream because you know what's going to happen? Unfortunately for DSP, he has something that's called detractors, and that's something that you can report that would be a truthful report. He is gambling on stream from a place where that is illegal, and that would be a true report. This isn't like the millions of people that probably report him every day for, I don't know, stupid shit that he doesn't do sometimes. This would be real. So he's not going to do it, guys. He will not do it. The steak logo, that could be happening. I'm not saying the steak logo is not possible, by the way. I want to make that very clear. What I'm saying is he will never gamble on stream on his channel, Darkside Phil Real or Darkside Phil YouTube. Will not happen. Impossible. And my real guess is that he's going to say, like, look at my detractors freaked out about this. That's all I'm thinking. He's going to say, shit like, all my detractors are freaking out. You guys know I would never do that. I would never do that to you. That's what I think. That's what I think. Ed Robertson in the house says WPIG's second bankruptcy incoming. If he gets the steak deal, yes. If he gets the steak deal, he would. But yeah, it's not going to happen, guys. It will not happen. He will not take a steak deal that involves him actually gambling. He will not do it. There is no way he will do it. Even he is not that stupid. He should take the deal if it's just a logo on the screen. Now that would be good and a good idea. But he won't do it. I don't think. Slatteran says, did you see the Daily Cope where he said him and Asmund were a meeting of the minds and that he's having his second birth on YouTube? I did not see that, and I didn't even look at the Daily Rap transcripts because I figured it would just be a smug side Phil thing. But if it's interesting enough, we could. It looks like we're going to run out of time for my recap too. So, but Greywind says, guys, trust in LT. Unk literally predicted the downfall of PWR when he was hot. He's right about this too. Accelerated fall, rare LTW. Well, you just listed a previous W I had, which is, that wasn't even a big prediction though. I think everyone knew that actually, didn't they? Didn't everyone know PWR wasn't really a good streamer too? I feel like that was something everyone knew. But like they pretended it wasn't that case, but everyone kind of knew, right? I mean, let's get real. Everyone knew that he wasn't really a good streamer. It was funny for a minute, but anyways, a PWR is the subject of a new Pixar Animations video. So I recommend checking that out on Pixar Animations if you haven't seen it. Sav was in there too and she has her own model now. Big ups. Sneed says, it times steak. There we go. It times steak. La Modica says, DSP so happy last night he even gave Kat a big hug. Yeah, maybe Kat got lucky, but it started. I'll get you. Sorry. Hold on. Raw Phil sleeping at the wheel again.
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
Light of everything that's happening right now in a very positive way, I have a few things that I want to discuss with you.
All right.
The thing is, I wasn't sure that I was going to have enough time to really discuss these topics before we played Pokemon, and I also didn't want Pokemon stream to be cut down significantly as a result. So instead, I figured, hey, let's hang out a little early. I have a few things, like my laptop restarted on me. So I got to get everything reopened on here. I can't even see any chats or anything right now.
Sounds like he had a hell of a night celebrating.
So I'm just going to do that briefly. I'm actually getting my desktop set up right now because that also, I don't know, something happened overnight where it's like stuff's not working like easily. So give me one sec. Just give me a couple minutes. I'm going to get this stuff set up so I can actually see all of you and talk to you. And,
okay. This is hyperfixating. I want to get this stuff set up so I can actually see all of you. Isn't he talking about turning on his own webcam? That means seeing all of you?
All positive stuff. But the thing is, with what's going on right now, the positivity that this channel is seeing, a couple things to talk about. You know, notably, maybe doing some things a little differently. And you know, well, I don't want to spoil.
130
so everyone
viewers.
Just
John
grab a
Doe.
drink or a snack, whatever you want to do. Give me just like a couple minutes just to get the laptop set up here.
Bro, there's 100 people there. You don't have to tell them what to do with their time.
And and then
Hey,
we're gonna
guys.
begin. Man, this kind of sucks. It completely shut down. Oh wait, restore pages.
That's 100
Please
people
restore
there.
my pages. Yes, please do that. If this laptop can restore all the stuff, I would love that. Oh, I think it's going to work too. Because that would save me a tremendous amount of work setting this up. Because I have a crazy, like, multi-window setup that checks contributions, 2 different chats, email, like an incredible amount of stuff at once.
Oh,
So,
man. High tech, bro.
If I had to like manually get all that going again, it would have been a pain. But it looks like way quicker than I anticipated. Yeah, look, here's the other window. Okay. This may actually be way quicker than I anticipated. Yeah, look, here's the other window. Okay.
Awesome.
Good. Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to hang out for like an hour
Wow.
or so before I start with Pokemon and talk about the future. Okay?
Talk about the future. It was one
Because we
day.
definitely got to talk. We got to brainstorm. I do this all the time with my audience. If you're a newcomer right now who's just joining the stream and you're like, what is this right now? What's Phil doing? Usually, I either do a podcast, a formal podcast, or I do like a half an hour hangout session with the viewers before I start with gameplay, just to talk about whatever's going on. But in this case, we've got a lot to talk about, you know, with everything that just happened in the last 24 hours.
What happened? You
certainly
got a
I
lot of
didn't
money and you got 5,000 subs on YouTube? What is that it?
Foresee things that we're going to go this way. And it's all good. I just want to reiterate, this is all good. This is not, oh, what? What's he talking about? What happened? Is something bad? No, no, no. Au contraire.
He has.
Things are good in this hood. And that's what we have to discuss. Okay?
Oh, God.
Excuse me.
Things are good in
Okay,
this
let's see.
hood. What new
Here we
viewer
go.
wants to see
Okay,
you
we got the
talk
chat
about
working here.
this?
I got the chat working there. We got this working. Okay, it might be good, actually. That was way faster than I thought. All right, well, hold on a sec. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Oh, my hair's sticking up. How y'all doing? Well, I'm going to actually make a video out of this. Normally, I wouldn't.
Okay, Raw Phil's live, so I'll go here.
Recording, and we'll start hanging out. Here we go.
Raw Phil music.
What's up, everyone? DSP.
All right, I got to do this. Raw Phil done the
But since what's going
Raw
on right
Phil
now
didn't
is
turn
pretty
up the music
crazy,
yet.
I would like to talk with you guys. November 2025.
Now he did. Okay, we're good.
Incredibly early for me. Not incredibly early, but usually my stream wouldn't even start till after 11 a.m. I'd usually start talking with my audience around 11:30. We would hang out for a bit and then play a game. Well, today I am here with you at 10:49 a.m. And the reason I'm here is because things have changed incredibly in the last 24 hours. I now have a bunch of new eyes on me in a very positive way, not a drama way, not a negative way, but an actual positive way for the first time in a long time. People are talking about me. People like the content right now and are just rediscovering it for the very first time. I'll explain all of this in a moment. But because this is happening, okay, we're in a situation where I can actually sit here and talk with you guys and maybe reevaluate stuff.
Like
And
what?
what I mean by that is, you know, I have a certain status quo, way that I run my streams, a way that I determine what games I play on stream, how I run a marathon, etc. But indeed, if things are actually changing for the better, as it appears they definitely are, then maybe we can change things up a bit. And it's going to be, I feel, good changes. I've
What
already
could this
gotten some great
be?
suggestions. And I'm like, oh, let's talk about those this morning. Okay, so that's what I want to do. That's what this video will be. That's what this early stream is. We're just going to hang out for around an hour or so before I play any games, because there is Pokemon Legends ZA coming on the stream today. So if you're
great.
ready for Pokemon Chill Fun, you're in the right place. But I'd like to talk about everything that's going on. All right, so first of all, good morning to all the live viewers. How is everyone today? I literally just went live minutes ago. I just started talking 2 minutes ago. I already have 200 viewers on YouTube. How many do I have on Kick? I don't have a counter for Kick. This is like my normal audience right now, and I just started.
Whoa, man. Like, you guys believe it? That's how many people I have. Logan K, I'm stealing this, says Phil is acting like a hopeless nerd that got the popular girl to actually touch his hand in the lunch line. He's never watching this hand again. I've been there, so I've done that. Young Meat says, can you tell me when Asmund messages me on Discord? Yeah, he did say that yesterday. Dominic Tiwu says he literally just woke up 5 minutes ago. That's what it sounds like, but he's been using his head. He's been thinking about things all night. Maybe that's what he was doing. Tony T says, that's it. I'm calling it. I will be right. Is TG. I'm calling it. What do you mean, Tony T? Robert Williams says, nothing like showing dents. You could be on time early if you wanted to. Just can't be fucked to do it unless new dents are a possibility. Correct.
100 viewers on Kick. 111 viewers on Kick. That's way more than I usually have. And I just turned on the streams. Okay? So good morning, everyone. Yes, Jasper's here already. People are excited. Like, Jasper's here already? Yes. It's a Jasper day. To chill with me here, things to talk. Actually, let's do some quick shout-outs. We know it goes, you know what I mean, in this regard. We have Deadly Catzilla with our first contribution of the day, $2. He says, I'm here after watching you on Smash JT. I don't know what that means, but thanks for being here and thanks for your contribution. I appreciate the first $2 of the day. You're nice, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Now, Jasper, how am I going to update my leaderboard if you're hogging the spotlight here? Who's on there? Who's on there?
Fuck.
Get the mic all wet. Say something.
Okay. Nope. Greywind says, Cat finally got some last night in celebration. What do you mean I got some? I'm thinking at best a high five. Infamous KS says, great start to the new era, King. Son of Jade here. Big up, Son of Jade. Papa Polecat says, stuff like this is exactly why he can't grow. Exactly. He's going to make this the biggest deal of all time. This is going to be fun.
Say something to guy or something. Say something, Jasper. Photogenic kitty. Yes, he hit you on the leaderboard, but I can't write. R. Gustav with a 110 TRY currency super chat. I have no idea what that is. I'll look it up in a minute. He says, Phil, I never watched you before. I've heard many things about you and your career. I never joined the hate storm against you. The Roach King interview got you a new subscriber. Great interview. Thank you. Thank you. So, for those who don't know, after my interview with Asmongold yesterday, which is just a little under 24 hours old. We started at noon yesterday and went about 2 hours. My DSP Gaming channel here on YouTube has gained, as of right now, over 6,000 new subscribers.
Enjoy those sub boxes, boys.
Going on 7,000. And that's just the first 24 hours. Like, I'm sure it's going to peter off at some point. But the fact that I just got the amount of subscribers in 24 hours that I usually get in a year is pretty cool. Okay? And it means that there could be some very positive things on the way. Okay? Metal Wish, thanks for a $5 super chat. If you're interested in this frame, he's asking about what is this digital frame. If you check out any of my recent podcasts or vlogs where it's in frame, I actually have the information about it in a link. Like it says like, you know, product showing in this video. It's a referral link. If you're interested in buying it and you click it, I get some referral credit. But I'll tell you, it's the Divoom Pixoo 64. DIVOOM PIXOO 64 digital frame. That's what that is. Okay, but if you're interested in buying it and you want to help me out, if you use a referral link, I make a couple bucks. Just throwing that out there. Hashtag ad, because you're supposed to do that. Thank you. And then Fish Tank Big Boss, $2 super chat. Gold play button incoming, let's go. No. There's no way I'm getting a gold play button. I'll never get 1 million subs on this channel. I wish. I've been here for 17 years. I've been on this channel 15 years. I've put out over 68,000 videos alone on this channel, excuse me. And worked hard, but it never took off in that way. Like, even if everyone had subbed back in the day, I don't think I would have got 1 million subs. I'm just being real here. I don't do the kind of content that gets 1 million subs. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Doing Let's Plays and just chilling with an audience usually isn't going to get you 1 million subs. Okay. Okay, so let's now actually update these. So we had Deadly Catzilla with $2. So let's see. I have no idea what TRY currency is. I have to look at
TYR currency. Pat Noticer says Resurgence Part 2. Surely this time we won't get snaked. Then no chance. No chance at all, boys.
That is Turkish lira. And it was
Turkish lira,
110.
boys.
That was $2.59. Thank you for that. Czar Gustav. Then we had Metal Wish with $5. That's the biggest contribution of Super Chats this morning. Let's get that on the leaderboard. And then we had Fish Tank Big Boss with $2. Thank you, Fish Tank.
Post
Okay.
dent clarity. Yeah.
Cool. Already we're almost up to 300 viewers on YouTube alone. It's like I don't even get this on a normal stream. And here we go. Well, I guess maybe now this is the new normal, or maybe it's not. And that's
Oh
the
my
thing.
God!
Like,
Yes, yes. This is the new normal, Philip. Every single day will be just like the next day after your interview with Asmongold. Please think that.
on a normal
Please.
stream. And here we go. Well, I guess maybe now this is the new normal, or maybe it's not. And that's the thing. Like,
God.
I want you guys to understand that I've been here before.
Damn it.
I've been at the top. I've been at the bottom. I've been in between, and all lengths here. Like, I've been up and down over the years. So I understand that success can be fleeting. I actually said this a year ago. I had a boost a year ago because I worked with a bunch of drama content creators.
Who's
and
that?
I had a temporary boost of a few months, and then it completely disappeared because the creators were drama creators. I don't do drama. So within a few months, the viewers were like, oh, we don't want to be here. Phil's not doing drama.
That same thing will happen today.
He's eating. Hopefully, you guys are here to chill and you're here for games. If you're here to relax, have a good interactive time and play games together and or enjoy.
Asmongold is the king drama creator. I mean, that's just what he does, right? Yes, he games as well, but the games are the background noise for the talking about the drama of the day. That's one. He would tell you that. He said that yesterday.
Enjoy games together, you're definitely in the right place. That's what I'm all about. That's my philosophy. That's the content I want to put out. Okay? Czar Gustav did another super chat. Same amount. He says, it's Turkish lira. Good luck. Based on your attitude, you deserve a real rebirth. Please use the chance, and maybe we'll see some videos by other people about your career rising from ash like a
Can't wait
phoenix.
for those.
No. You want to know why you won't see them?
Why?
Because no one watches those videos.
What?
People only want to watch videos of the downfall. Like, last year, there was a documentary about me by June the King. It was called The Eternal Downfall of Darkside Phil.
Yes.
Then immediately after that documentary came out, I teamed up with these drama creators, got a big surge in support, surge in popularity.
Just like
then it
now?
waned again. Now here we are again a year later. So that's what I mean. Like, you will never see the video that says, oh, someone's doing well. Instead, you'll only see the video that says you're failing.
Yes.
That's how it works on YouTube, because that's what gets the views. You see? Be a little careful with the bots. I do have bot moderation because of a lot of trolling. You cannot post too many emotes in the chat, and someone just tried to, Mr. 10 Years, and it got deleted. It's just a bot. It's not a mod like,
Yeah, it's not an
moderating you,
active
But
mod.
that's what that was. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you. I'm appreciative of that. Broden says the tide is changing. New mindset, my man. Yeah. And I just wanted to kind of open this today and say this.
Please.
Welcome home to those of you who are
Oh, God. Oh, man. Trigger warning cringe. Here we go. Welcome home.
welcome home to those of you who are down for gaming content.
Welcome home. Oh.
And welcome home to those of you who have been gone for a while and maybe were swayed by what everyone said, and now you're coming back. Because I haven't gone anywhere. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's the resurgence, it's the redemption arc, it's the second coming. No, I never went anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't disappear, I didn't leave and come back. I've been here the whole time, grinding away, 68,000 videos. I've tried my best, clawed tooth and nail, to stay afloat, to stay pertinent, to stay relevant, despite an entire internet that wanted to say that I was a scumbag. And I did my best. At least I know that I made mistakes along the way. You know, I'm not perfect. I know that I definitely did things that were bad and or could be seen as, oh, he went too far this way and he made this mistake and he was irresponsible here and whatever. I'm a flawed human and I'm trying to learn. And I feel like today in 2025, I am a much better creator and a much better person than I have been especially back in the old days when I used to make content and I was very irreverent and didn't care who I offended and stuff like that. Today, I just want to have fun with an audience and enjoy games together. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to poke a hornet's nest. I don't want to cause problems. I just want to chill. That's where I am in my life. I'm 43 years old. I'm happily married. I have a great home, an awesome cat. I'm doing well for myself.
Awesome
on my
cat.
Now, could it be possible that now people are going to come back and be like, holy shit, he's been here the whole time. This is what he actually is. It's not what people say, and we're all going to have a good time together. I mean, that's amazing if that's what's happening.
That's definitely what's going to happen.
If that's what's going on,
good thing you waited a day to gauge if that's what was really happening. Son of Jade says, people like me now. Do you get it? I'm happy. Here's you get it.
Get it? You tell me, right? Down for it. I've been waiting a long time for people to kind of come around. So if that's what this is, then amazing, right? Thank you, guys. Here we go. Wow. So we have Gas Giant with a...
No,
We've got 5 gifted subs.
He literally has 100 viewers more than normal, and he's acting like now he is like the biggest streamer on the internet.
Wow.
It's wild.
Thank you. Thank you so much, son of Gate that.
It is live, the whip.
For the $2 super chat, you're doing what I wish how love for a living.
I'm going to skip all this bullshit. We don't need to hear the same thing over and over again.
You get on the internet? No. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I don't care. These people who talk shit about me constantly on the internet, right? Who cares? I've said this recently. I said, you understand that once I'm off the internet, I walk out this door. I have a wife. I have a great life that has nothing to do with anything I'm doing on the internet.
I'm interested in why you had to crash out and then email text, Twitter, send a tweet to Asmongold at 3 a.m. saying, wake up, bitch. Talk to me, bitch. I thought we don't care what people say about us.
By the way, my credit card, not my credit card, I should say, my bank card still clears everywhere I go. It's not like, oh, because people make fun of me on the internet, I can't go buy food for my family. I can't have a good time. My life is good. Mm-hmm. So I'm living the dream. Who cares about the harassment I get online? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't give a crap about that stuff. It's not a big deal to me. I just ignore it. But I'm grateful every day that this is what I get to do for a living. I'm well aware that there's tons of people out there who want to do this and can't. I got in at the very early conception of being able to do YouTube for a living. And I was one of the first Let's Players to be able to do commentary on gameplay and then make a living doing it. And I am so lucky and grateful. 17 years I've done it. 15 years I've done it. Well, almost 15 years. I'm about to enter that 15th year doing it for a living. And that is amazing, right? Hashtag Fluffy, thanks for 10. Let's see. That's the biggest. We've got Tobomaru with a cheers to you. Everyone's always been welcome in my content. Hey.
Spinning bird kick.
Everyone's always been welcome in my content.
Is that
Seriously,
true?
Like, I don't.
All right, so we're just going to count money until we get to the announcement, which is probably going to be in, 45 minutes, let's say?
What creed, what gender, what religion.
Oh, hold on.
Doesn't mean that you're stepping on each their own. You do you. Be happy. Just as long as your happiness doesn't mean that you're stepping on other people.
Well, before you called detractors gay if they like drama content, so is that okay too? I'm confused.
Be happy with your life.
Okay.
And be happy with who you are. I don't care what race, what creed, what gender, what religion.
What if they're gay? You said that was bad?
Domination, any skin color, who gives a crap? Sexual orientation, who gives a crap? That's your call, what you want to do with your life, man. So be happy. And everyone should just be happy and respect each other. And we can all get along and enjoy games together. That's always been my philosophy on this channel, you know? Okay, Narwhal Panic, thanks for $10. And he says, lots will leave. Lots will leave. I've talked to other roaches. Lots of us have agreed to spread and scatter the word. Remember, be positive.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Lots of roaches will leave.
Lots will leave.
Yeah.
What is that?
He's saying a true statement. Lots will leave. A few will stay, but lots will leave. That's what you get it, right?
At me.
Like, you know that's going to happen, right?
Spread and scatter the word sounds good. If you mean you're spreading the word about my content and the channel. I don't know what you mean by lots will leave. Who's going to leave?
Lots of people will leave.
I didn't have many left to leave. But thankfully, I'm getting more people now. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that.
Okay.
Okay. Kudo, thank you for $5. Understandable to temper your expectations. It's also important to be optimistic. You've got this. Thank you. Yeah, again, I have been down this road before. This has happened to me before. And as I said, it's kind of like shell shock because it's fleeting.
Yes.
Sometimes when you get a big spike in like positivity and then it goes away, it's like, well, you're right back to where you started. You know, lucky for me, that hasn't happened. Like in the last year, I had that temporary rise doing drama stuff. And even though I stopped doing the drama stuff and a lot of the drama crowd left, I maintained the level of success that I had, the level of engagement and support that I had. I was doing well. And that's the first time in a long time that I've done well for myself because of all the stuff that I've been going through on YouTube with the algorithm, with the trolls and the detractors stealing my stuff. I persevered through it and I've been doing really good. So it's excellent that now, at the time when I have a great setup, at a time when I'm able to play a bunch of games, whatever I want to do, and we have freedom kind of to do whatever, now people are coming to watch the stuff. It's like the perfect timing. It really is.
Let's get some skip juice because we're just going to be doing this endlessly victory laps the whole time. He's not even going to talk about... I thought we were supposed to talk about the future here. The Dare Bear says, how many of these people are just normal fans making new accounts to make him look better? I wouldn't say too many. Asmongold has a fuck ton of fans, right? So like I said, a lot of them want to be a part of this and play into this, yes, Asmongold fans now like DSP thing, just like Kino Casino Tours did as well. It's going to take a few days to run out, but it's going to run out in time, but they're still doing the aftermath here. You're still getting some first people that weren't there yesterday that watched Asmongold's video on it and are coming in, and once that fades away, it'll be back to normal, you know. From the White Tees in the house, big us from the White Tees. Wilma Fingerdew says, only other people with 70,000 video uploads are people with severe untreated schizophrenia, by the way. Ooh, I think that's probably true, Wilma. And your finger will do, obviously. From the White Tee says, one day and this fool is going to buy a mansion, urban style rich. Yeah. He's we're already looking at new houses. We're thinking about the 3-story this time. I mean, it's not small. I can make different kinds of content. Can finally set up that green screen. That'd be funny. Pat Noticer says he's afraid Asmon fans are also fans of Kino Casino. He's doing a really concerted effort right now to separate the boost he got from Kino Casino with the boost he is getting from Asmongold. Even though they are the same thing, mentally, he's trying to push the narrative that they are very different, right? Because, oh my God, they are so different. This Kino Casino, all they do is drama. Asmongold, all he cares about is gaming. Look how different they are. That's not any different in actuality, in any meaningful way. They're not different. Kiriko TSK says, Coheed and Cambria, big out, that's a welcome home. Hell yeah. One time, I can still remember a real quick story. When I was working at the bank, and there was a girl that worked at a different company, and she would come in every day to drop their deposits off, and she was hot. And I was going to ask her one time out, okay? And to get me hyped in the break room, I listened to that song that just came out, Coheed and Cambria. That song came out, Welcome Home, and I was pumped. So I went up there and asked for her number, and she gave it to me. We did go on a date once, but there was no love connection. God damn it! Stop bringing it up. Fuck you. I don't even care anymore.
Let's see here. Fuck. We've got the Waller with 10 sex. No, not sex, S-E-S, S-E-K, which is I forget which currency that is. It is Swedish krones. Thanks for 10 krones. That's $1. Appreciate that. Says, history. No matter if people want to see only hateful content, this fact is solid and can't be changed, and we're still here. You know, Zarg, people want to see only hateful content.
Yeah,
this
good
fact
point.
is solid and can't be changed, and we're still here. You know, Zarg, Gustav, you say that, but again, I've been through it. I'll give you an example here, okay? I used to be a competitive Street Fighter player, okay? I used to actually travel.
Ted Bundy's coming out. Not Ted Bundy, excuse me. Al Bundy, not Ted Bundy. That's a different guy.
The country playing in person in Street Fighter tournaments at a time when Street Fighter wasn't prominent. Like, this is before Street Fighter 4 even came out. I'm talking the years of like 2000 to like 2007.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a top player. I won tournaments. I won entire qualifying tournaments. Like Evo East, I won 2 years in a row. Okay. This is all well documented as fact that I was a very good player at Street Fighter. And even players like, Justin Wong would admit, yeah, he was really good back in the day.
Even Justin Wong would say I'm good.
They erased that.
Even Justin Wong would sometimes say I'm good. Whoa, are you serious? Whoa.
Would admit, yeah, he was really good back in the day. They erased that. And I said, what do you mean? No one knows this, or they treat it as a running joke.
It is.
They'll be like, oh, yeah, he placed 4th place once. No, I actually won tons of tournaments.
Qualifiers, which are different than tournaments.
They erase that history because they don't like me. So they actually will say something that's untrue, like I suck and I never placed. It was always a joke. And people believe it.
Okay, so this is a factual fucking thing you can find on the internet right now. People called him the walking ATM because he would make money matches he can't win. He also did qualifiers he didn't even need to do. And in those qualifiers, some people, they said, when you already qualified, people aren't trying their best anymore because they already qualified. Fuck it. Who cares? And DSP won a few of those. Yes, and he did qualify for EVO. He got 4th at EVO. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter.
Like I suck and I never placed. It was always a joke. And people believe it. No one will ever know that I'm actually good at Street Fighter because no one actually watches my content. They only watch me rage when I lose. And no one actually wants to look at tournament results. They just want to say, oh, sweeping on
those tournament results are literally hard to find now. That's how long ago they are.
The rookie doesn't
that's
exist.
Just a fact.
So with the fact that they've erased my Street Fighter history, people can
It's hard to find the results pages for those because they're so long ago.
easily forget YouTube history. And they could just say that Phil never existed. It was everyone else around him that pioneered. He did nothing, right? So,
and I've looked.
Ben, thanks for 10 pounds, which is $13. He says, great interview yesterday. Keep up the good work. And love from the Roaches. Thank you. He says, it was great to see how the chat changed from on a chill to a regular. So that's exactly what I'm about and who I am. And that's who I want to be. Right? So that's excellent. Let's see here. I just received a $10 tip via PayPal.
Via PayPal, just so you know.
Let's see here. From Anonymous, really exciting times for you. I'm curious how you're enjoying your overall playthrough experience with Pokemon ZA. I'm going to get that.
Do not care. Matt I says, bro, Phil, you're in your 40s and talking about trying to learn. Even when he was doing dumb shit, he said he did back in the day. He was almost 30. Exactly. He's trying to maximize the distance mentally of when his bad things were. He said back in the day, he was 35. Purple Thigh says, welcome home. What's that? Isn't there an Office thing where they sell the pyramid and they say, welcome home? I got to get that. Slime Privilege says, the way his mind works is so insane, as if Asmund somehow has some superpower to bend reality in Phil's favor and completely change perception of him. Well, when you're that narcissistic, people talking about you is fun. And when people talk about you positively, that's really fun. And you really quickly think, this is it, man. This is me now. Everyone loves me now. This is exactly the same shit he did in Kino Casino, guys. He literally has a stream says, welcome newcomers. And he did it again today. He's doing the same exact playbook.
Came soon. So my experience is very unique compared to what most people are saying about this game. To be fair, I play Pokemon games all the time when they come out. Okay, I usually do a full playthrough of whatever new mainstream Pokemon game releases. And I treat it as like a chilled experience with my audience. What I mean by that is at a time when maybe I'm being like super serious about one playthrough that's narrative based, or I'm like really stressed out at playing like Call of Duty or something that's terribly challenging, I use Pokemon as the way to relax. And so this playthrough has been boot it up, talk with the audience. Usually some people, because I have a thing, for a $20 contribution during a Pokemon stream, you can actually name one of my Pokemon that I've caught permanently, and I put that Pokemon in the party for that gameplay session, so you can see them in action for that stream, guaranteed. That was a way that, people got incentive to contribute, and it works. People love it. They've been doing it the entire 40-plus hours I've been playing the game. It's been very successful. So, because of that, people are very interactive during the Pokemon streams. We get people want this Pokemon, tell me how to play with the Pokemon. They help me with the abilities. Why a player saying, there's a nice world, and you're going to different playthrough. Another game, $69.99, right? for the Switch 2, that's expensive. For a game that didn't innovate or really do anything too new, the one thing I will say, best looking Pokemon game ever. Final.
Okay.
First member of the day, actually.
Oh, first member of the day. Let's get one of everything. Funky Monk says, hard to listen to a fake person trying to rope people in. That's what he's doing now. And yesterday, after the interview, he was saying all this shit. I will play it before we leave today, I promise. At the end of the night stream, he was saying, guys, if you're looking for something to do today, check out my check out my channel, search for a playthrough you might like, check it out. Like, he's really trying to advertise to people like they don't know how to use the internet. Check it out, guys. Lots of playthroughs. Oh, yeah, wait. Phil, you played Spider-Man, A Web of Shadows in 2003? Oh, God, I got to check that out. That's too long. 2011? I'm going to check that out right now. Yeah, damn. Hell
great day
yeah.
yesterday for me, yeah. And let's hope that today, because here's the thing. Yesterday was the day. Today is day one. It is. Today is day one of what happens after that day, right? Today, I feel like will be a determining day on, are people really interested? Are people going to come by and hang out and chill? And
Okay, so it's going to take much longer than a single day. I hope you realize that from the Kino Casino arc, but maybe not. Maybe not.
Day on, are people really interested? Are people going to come by and hang out and chill and investigate my content? Or was it just one day that's fleeting? One day because I did the interview, that's it, and then, okay, we move on to the next thing.
It's going to take longer than a day, man.
Again, I want to temper my expectations about this. I don't want to go crazy and expect the world when, this, again, it could be fleeting.
It's one day. You see how many new people are here just to say great interview? You think they're going to be there in a month? Hey, great interview last month, man. That was incredible. That was awesome. Here's more money for that interview you did last month.
By the way, welcome everyone. There's tons of people right now in the chat. Welcome everyone. Jade, I saw you. Good morning. All the regulars, good morning. And any newcomers, good morning. We've got a ton of newcomers. I can tell you that because usually I have like 100 to 150 people early on the stream. We have 350. How many do we have on Kick right now? 140 something. So we have, basically I have double the triple attendance right now than I usually do.
Oh my God.
So here's what's happened in the last 24 hours. Let's start now with what I actually want to talk about. Okay, everybody? Here's what's happened in the last 24 hours.
Whoa.
Okay? DSP Gaming. Talk about. Okay, everybody? Here's what's happened in the last 24 hours. Okay? DSP Gaming.
Oh, okay.
Has gained over 6,000 subscribers in less than 24 hours. Basically, from the time on the podcast / interview that I said to Asmongold, this is really my channel. This is how you find it. People have actually gone out of their way to find it and subscribe. Over 6,000. That is more subs than I get in a year. Typically, on average on this channel, I get anywhere between 300 to 600 subs a month. So even on like a
I'm laughing because of how often he said this very same year how little subs matter. But okay, now they matter again and they're cool and based.
Good year, I'll probably get 6,000 to 7,000 subs. And I just got that in 24 hours, not even 24 hours. Okay? The last video that wasn't gameplay, because I did do Tormented Souls 2 last night, but the last video that wasn't gameplay, which was the daily wrap where I basically recapped the day to everyone.
Oh my God, we did this with Kino Casino too. I'll show you the video. We're doing the recap of the numbers.
Hey, this is the video to check out every day if you want to see what I'm up to.
I'll show you.
3,800 views. Do you know how many views that video usually gets? 300. So I got about 10 times more views on the video than I typically would get. I received thousands upon thousands of likes across the channel. Just the daily wrap got 800 likes. I believe that the actual appearance with Asmongold has gotten something like almost 2,000 plus likes.
He's talking about likes.
Insane.
He's talking about likes.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy, man. What are you going to do with all these likes?
Within one day, the positivity that you guys are throwing at me. Thank you. Yesterday, between the Asmongold interview and my late stream of Tormented Souls 2, was the best day of the year for me. support-wise.
Yeah, as it
And
should be.
I topped my best day of last year. My best day last year was when I did a cooperative react to the Review Tech USA negative documentary with the guys from Kino Casino. They're drama creators, okay? That collab, I topped the amount of income that I made during that collab yesterday. And it was doing the content that I like to do. It wasn't
Drama after an interview with Asmongold is what you mean?
toxic, react and make fun of people content. It was have a chill conversation with Asmongold, have a chill conversation with my audience, play some games. And the reason that this is a big deal for me is because I was directly told by Kino Casino, you can't be successful being a gamer. You have
Philip, it's a little bit too early for this victory lap, sir. Because when it goes back to normal, the person that is going to be feasting more than anyone else is a certain person you might know as Triple P. You are setting him up. Why would you celebrate after one fucking day, sir?
be told by Kino Casino, you can't be successful being a gamer. You have to do drama. You must. You must drop everything that you've done for 17 years, and you have to come over to our side of the internet and do our content, because that's all you're ever going to make a living doing. That gaming is failing, you're failing, you can't maintain like this, you're a failure, you have to come over and do this with us. So that's why it's meaningful to me.
All right.
Because basically,
as long as you don't hold any grudges, right, King?
after being with those guys for
You don't care what Triple P says, you don't care what Kino Casino says, and you don't hold any grudges, right?
like 6 to 8 months, I saw where it was going, how toxic it was getting, that they were trying to pull me into this thing that I didn't want to go down and I was going to get stuck there. And I cut the cord, and man, they didn't like that. They were very upset that I cut the cord because I was in control and they weren't.
Yeah.
And so they
By leaking the DMs with the medical information you made up about your wife and mom. Yeah, that thing.
tried all year to make me look like an asshole, and I just ignore them. I don't pay any attention to anything that they do at all. The only way I know about it is if people come on my stream and talk about it, okay? And I made it my goal. I said, I want to prove that I can be successful doing what I love. But the problem is the entire internet turned me into a meme. Therefore, if no one will actually give me a chance to be seen in a...
I promise this is much better than we could have hoped for today, guys. I promise you. I didn't expect him to go to these levels of winning already. It's been a single day. I thought he might try to pretend it's normal for a week. He's acting like it's over, and this is it. This is the new normal, guys. The downfall is going to be quick, and it will be steep.
positive or even neutral light, how could anyone ever like what I do? Yesterday, Asmongold gave me that chance. So big ups to him. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he had a vision in his sleep that he should do this. I don't know if, like, I don't know, an angel came down for the holiday season and said, hey, have DSP as an interview, because he doesn't do interviews. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened. But man,
you're a lolcow, and
he
he wanted to ask about the stupid shit you do, which he did, actually.
happened, holy shit. And now all this is happening. It's amazing, right? Pretty cool. Anyway, so here we are. And the positivity has begun. We have double to triple the attendance as usual. We have people enjoying the content for what it is, rather than saying, we're here for drama. I'm like, we're here for gaming, Phil. We're here to chill with you.
No, they're not.
Well, that's what I'm here for. That's where that's what I wanted to do. Let's
When
go.
does the gaming start?
Oh, I'm down for it, okay? But I wanted to jump on stream early today, because if stuff is going to be positive as it is right now, then this means that there could be some distinct things, changes, things that we can do out of the ordinary. I'm going to explain in a moment. I got to do a couple more shout outs. I'm going to explain what I mean in a moment.
All right.
Okay? But here we go. So thank you to Czar Gustav, who also just became a member of the channel. Thank you to Czar Gustav for that. Shout out to Shotgun Savior, who just became a member as well. Thanks for the membership. And then we have a Senison with a $25 super. Last night, someone came by the stream and said, I'm not doing well. I don't have a lot of money or I lost my job or something like that, but I wanted to throw you a contribution. Please don't.
Okay. What a
Don't
saint.
do that.
What a saint,
Okay?
Phil.
I'm doing good. I want you all to understand that. The narrative on the internet has been Phil's a bum, Phil's poor,
Because
Phil's a
you bake
beggar.
so much.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Okay? I appreciate the support, but if you are in a situation where you don't have disposable income and you shouldn't be spending, do not send me any money. Okay? Don't. Spend it on yourself, spend it on your family, do the smart thing. I'm not hard up for it. All right? Please, especially this time of year, it's the holiday season. For
Your begging would prove otherwise, though,
goodness
wouldn't
sake,
it?
do the right thing on yourself and your family and don't go crazy throwing money at people on the internet. Okay? All of us that are sitting here on an HD camera with high quality internet and we're sitting here, we're doing this for a living, we're not poor. Okay?
Then why do you beg as if you are poor?
We're not. People may pretend like they are to get your money. They're not. When you go and watch the 1 million view streamer, they don't need your money. If you want to give them your money, go for it. But, understand. So I'm telling you right now, don't go crazy. Please don't go outside your means. Okay? Do the right thing.
Jade says, can name Pokemon today. You catch Gardevoir. I name Layla. P.S. Don't cry today. We love you. We happy you. But remember, please name Pokemon for me Gardevoir. Thank you.
Okay. Michiel. Gary, with opinion around you right now. Take a look at how many people are in
Okay. We don't need the victory lap.
Thanks for coming by today. We're about to. So here's the deal.
Okay.
If things are changing for the better, if I'm going to have more eyes in a positive light on me every day, and I'm not saying that it's going to be like this every day. All right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it likely right now, at least for the short term, it looks like things are going to be good. Right?
It's been a single day.
Right. If that's the case,
Sample size, 30 minutes of a stream. Yes, go ahead.
Then I have a unique opportunity to reassess the way that I do things in a very positive way. For example, all right, short-term stuff.
Uh-huh.
Every day, I have a $150 goal per stream. I'd like to hit that goal every single day. But if I turn on the stream and I talk to you guys for 50 minutes and I make $149.
Oh my God. He is not going to raise the goal, is he? The big announcement was raising the goal. I think. Okay, real quick. I said it wouldn't be too long until DSP does something stupid that Asmongold has to react to like he always has for years. This is it. If you literally raise the goal because you have more people watching it because of Asmongold, that qualifies as something he would react to and make fun of and laugh at. Asmongold wasn't serious when he said factor in inflation. DSP took it seriously, but he wasn't serious. Oh my God.
$9. And it's kind of an arbitrary thing, don't you think? Like,
so
it doesn't really matter that much to hit 150 if people are going to support like this. That I don't really need that, right? You know what I'm saying?
No goals?
And it's funny because yesterday, one of the major things, one of the big contentions that Asmongold had with me is that you ask too much for money. You're e-begging too much.
Yes.
What if I don't have to ask because people are being forthcoming with contributions? Then I literally never have to say, hey.
All right. No begging arc?
You get it? That's what I'm saying. Like, the point I made, and this is a very pertinent point. What was happening was I had a very isolated audience, meaning it was longtime viewers.
So if he's going to go to the no goal aspect, that'll be interesting.
Who like me and support me no matter what. They've been through thick and thin with me. And then I had casual viewers who would come by every once in a while to join me for certain playthroughs and the like. If I didn't ask for contributions, I wouldn't get them. Like if on a typical day, like there was a day I said I did a test. On a day I just said, I'm not going to ask for contributions. And in the entire day of streaming, first and second stream, I made $30. The whole day, 8+ hours of streaming. Obviously, that's not even a living wage. You know what I'm saying? On a day when typically I ask and I remind people that I have ways to contribute and we have goals and we're rallying to hit the goals and we're doing celebrations for when I hit the goals and the like, I almost always hit my goal. Almost. Not every time, but almost always. So it's kind of like cause and effect. And the thing is, the people who actually like the content and come here to chill aren't offended that I ask for contributions. They're not, because if they were, they would tell me and they would leave. Okay? But the thing is, people clip that and throw it on the internet and say, look at this e-beggar. He's a horrible person. Everyone hates him. But
so you're not going to beg anymore?
No. The people who are here like the content.
They like the begging.
Mind me asking. People weren't upset that when I play Pokemon, that for a $20 contribution, you could name a Pokemon permanently in my playthrough and see that Pokemon in my party the entire stream. They liked that idea. They said, that's a cool way to interact with you as a streamer. And whenever people watch that playthrough back on your channel from now until whenever YouTube gets deleted, that Pokemon will be there and that you were a part of that. You were part of an interactive playthrough with a streamer. How cool is that? No one was pissed. No one was screaming in anger that I did that. But that's how my detractors portrayed it.
That's how Asmongold asked you about it too, right? Because he thought it was ridiculous himself about how much you were asking for money. Go ahead.
Okay. But again, here's the thing. If people are going to support, then I don't have to ask.
So no more begging.
That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? If people are going to come and check out the content and watch in droves, and my ad revenue is going to go up behind the scenes because more people are watching, if people are going to come to the streams and support the streams without me asking, then I don't have to ask. It's kind of like the polar opposite of the situation I was in before. Do you want to know why I started asking for contributions on streams?
My detractors.
Because the trolls destroyed this channel, took it out of the YouTube algorithm, and I could no longer make enough ad revenue on my videos to make a living. I made a living on ad revenue alone all the way through early 2017. But then it fell off because the trolls had kicked this channel out of the algorithm. I didn't get views anymore. When I played a hot new game, no one could find my channel. So I had to become an interactive streamer in order to make ends meet. I didn't want to be an interactive streamer. I didn't want to beg. They made me have to do that to stay afloat. And then after creating that situation through false copyright strikes and all of these problems, they then criticized me for doing the thing that I'm doing because they ruined my channel. So they are basically Dr. Frankenstein. Monster ran rampant. They were like, oh no,
back to the Frankenstein again.
Monster, how horrible. But you made it. You're the one that made me have to do this.
I have so little agency. People bullying me on the internet made me beg for years. Okay, got the message. Keep going.
Well, if that's the one thing that everyone has problems with, wow, Phil asked for contributions too much, then we can fix that. If you guys are going to show up and be awesome to me every day, I don't ever have to bring it up. And if you think it's toxic that I bring up income, then I won't. Because if I'm doing good, why do I care? Right? Why would I ever say it? And I've already said, if ever I was to get to a situation where I don't even need stream income, I would turn it off or I would donate it all. Like, let's say I hit the lotto right now. I would give it all away. I would still stream because I love streaming, but I would give it all away. I never intended for this to happen. I just wanted to make content that people enjoyed, man. I never even wanted to do this for a living. I fell into it when I got laid off from an office job in 2010. Okay? So that's the thing. Like, if people are going to support, then we're good. I'm not going to ask for anything. Why would I? So thank you for that. Let's have a great time together. Let's enjoy.
Is this the official end of beg? So the big announcement that he came on early to say is he will not beg anymore. That's what I've learning so far.
Enjoy each other's company. Let's enjoy games together.
So then again, so once he starts begging again, then it's safe to assume that he does need the money again?
I'll shout out your contributions and let's have fun. But now the question remains, do we want to do this? Do we even want to have goals anymore? The thing is, I'm very skeptical about getting rid of them, and here's why. I've been down this path before.
Oh, please.
And like I said, success can be fleeting. So because of that, let's say I abolish the goals, but then within a month or two, everything falls apart, tapers off, viewers are gone, income's gone.
Yes.
Do I bring them back? Or are people going to be like, you already got rid of them, you can't bring them back, right? So let's see what happens right now. I'm totally okay with abolishing the goals if people are going to support. I'm totally okay with not asking for support if people are going to do it anyway. Totally, 100%. But then the thing is, we've already got this whole thing. Every 10 goals hit, I do DSP tries it.
You
do we not do
choose
that?
to
do
make
I just
that.
do DSP tries it every once in a while just for fun?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Maybe like once a week, we do a once a week DSP tries it. We figure out what we want to do, and we just do it on a whim for fun, rather than it being based on hitting goals and support levels. I'm okay with that. Really, I am, 100%. Why would I not be okay with that?
Yeah, you're going to have to stop the podcast every day, as Retro Jim says. What would his commentary be without begging? You're going to have a lot more time to fill, brother.
Okay. Cool. So I have shout-outs to do, but then on top of what we're talking about now, I have more stuff that I need to address. My hair is sticking up right in the middle. It's bothering me. I have more stuff that I want to address because this might, not only does this mean the end of the begging and the end of the goals, this might actually mean the end of me having all of my content being controlled by having all of my...
What the fuck was that? Watch his mouth.
Of me having all of my content being controlled by income. And I'm going to explain what I mean in a second, okay? Because there's been certain games and playthroughs this year that I had to stop playing or didn't get to play as much as I wanted to.
So he's going to be the end of wage quits too, I think. That's my prediction.
Because they weren't bringing in attendance, views, or support. But if more people are going to be showing up now, then maybe that doesn't matter anymore. We'll talk about that because there's one particular game that I want to bring up that I think if you guys are from Asmongold's group right now and you're watching me, I think there's a game he loved this year that I loved this year, and I actually had to stop playing it. And I'm upset about that. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Let's do shout-outs. See, okay? Who became a member?
I'll get past the shout-outs. Holy fuck, this is good. Quasar Blade says, by positivity, he meant money. That's what he means always by that, by the way. I will mute him and play it, though, because he's just reading contributions. Hit the goal, going good. YoungBeat666 says, guy got interviewed by a YouTuber and acts like he received the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. He's going down in the Hall of Fame of YouTube right now. Awesome, man. You're doing great. Excalibur 2010 says, Asmongold should be ashamed of himself for not warning his fans about DSP the Scammer. Well, he did by laughing at his begging many, many, many times. If people got tricked just by DSP giving NPC answers to gaming questions, I mean, what can you say? Nothing we can do about that. Greywind says, can we talk about how fucked we are as a society when all it takes is a one prominent figure you like to point you in a certain direction and people obey blindly no matter what, as in fans right now? That's been going on since the beginning of time. Beginning of influencers in history. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how the world works. You know, if let's say, who's someone not controversial? Messi decides to say, I want everyone to eat McDonald's. It's very healthy for you, and I recommend it. Millions upon millions of people would purely eat McDonald's because Messi said that, right? So yeah, that's just how it goes, you know. Funky Monko 5 says, wait till Roach fans see him repeat the same stories over and over. That Phil's streams are Groundhog Day. Yo, they're in for the long haul now, boys. Get comfortable, Asmon Taurus.
Love you. We love this, Phil. Thank you, Ray. We have Shotgun Savior 2499 with a $27.99. $20 is aiming not for one. Again, this time with about $1 super chat says, in my opinion, one of the changes you can make is aiming not for 150 a stream, which you're going to get for sure, but rising the amount of stable viewers and fan base. Yeah, and that's something that I have literally not been able to do in a very long time. Because again, when your channel's hidden on YouTube,
I don't know who gave him this new idea of his channel being hidden, but he's been on that kick forever now. Like his channel was hidden. If you search DSP, it's not going to come up, of course, because his channel is DSP Gaming. But anyways, Mickey Thor says, Asmon won't feed this like Kino Casino did, a week until back to normal minus a few regulars. That's what I say too. Kino Casino was a full-time PR firm, basically, right? I mean, they were running PR on how cool DSP is all the time. You know what I'm saying? Asmongold is not going to do that. He doesn't do that for people he likes. Why is he going to do that for DSP all of a sudden?
No one can find you because they just get your detractors content and not yours. How could I ever have a goal of raising viewers, raising subs? I literally haven't had a sub goal since the beginning.
Oh, my
Since
God.
like the first few years. That was it. After that, I was like, I don't even pay attention to it. You know? So you're right.
Doomer Ziggy has sent me a link, and when he sends me a link, he does have a lifetime contract, so I got to play it. It's short, just the intro. Here we go.
Don't you see, Gabriel?
Don't you something. What's up? It's DSP. We're gonna start Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Now, oh Jesus. If you missed
Asmon fans, this is the kind of content you can find in the That's the kind of content you can find if you search the playlist, search Castlevania Lord of Shadows. That's part 1, by the way.
Shocks, good morning. How you doing? Gas Giant, $50 super. Perfect mindset. Thank you. Out me and say, well, no, that's not true. Phil's just greedy and this and that. No, it's that I've been struggling, man. I've been struggling to survive for a very long time.
That's why
really,
I was begging.
I have been. And it makes me do things and act in ways that I'm not proud of and that I really don't want to do. I literally never once wanted to beg or ask for a contribution. I used to strongly and harshly criticize people who did. When I was making
Oh, mama, this is going to be so delicious. I promise you all. This is going to be more delicious than the Kino Casino thing, guys. I promise you guys. He is going so far. He's going so much further than he even has to. Why are you going this far? I never wanted to beg. I hate begging. He'll be back at it before you fucking know it. And then what?
used to strongly and harshly criticize people who did. When I was making a living on YouTube on ad revenue, I would say, look at this streamer over here, and now they just sit there and they beg all day for contributions, and they talk about contributions.
Oh,
I hate
shit.
that. Why isn't it about the games? And then the trolls destroyed my channel. And within 2 years...
All right, guys, I got a real problem on my hands here. Someone gave a super chat that mentions a certain name, and I've been waiting for DSP to say a certain name for a reason. Do I count that or not? I'm leaning no, but I'm also dying to hit the button, so I'm pissed.
Games. And then the trolls destroyed my channel. And within 2 years,
all right,
I was the one on
I
stream
know.
asking for contributions.
No,
because
I won't.
they took away what I had.
I won't. I have it ready for so long, though. It sucks.
King Gabriel, thanks for $5. Appreciate that. He says, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Haven't been buying a bit. Glad to make some of today's podcast.
Yeah, rules are
Let's get
rules.
to DSP tries it. Yes.
I'll follow the rules. We don't reward the contributions to DSP. I know that.
So,
It's one of the most long-standing rules on WPIG. I will not allow it.
Stream, because I know with everything going on, I wanted to talk to the audience. This is not a formal podcast, okay? It's change. Publishing goals and not asking for contributions is a huge change.
Yes, it is.
Okay? Thank you to Raider Randy for $10. Says, do you believe in Joe Hendry? Well, many people do. However, I don't really follow pro wrestling anymore.
Fuck!
I definitely don't watch. He's from TNA, right? I don't watch that.
Damn it.
So
I can do this,
I can't
though.
really speak about Joe Hendry or his
I can do that.
believing in him or his performance in the ring.
I can do that.
Saiyan Steve with 5.
That's not the button, by the way. I can do that. I have a different special button, but I'll wait. It'll wait.
If you think about it, your detractors are your own cult, but they're slowly sacrificing you. The thing with the detractors is they want to bleed me.
That's not the real
understand?
button, guys.
If
That was
I
the fake
succeed,
one.
they no longer have content. Because if I succeed, they can't make fun of me because everyone likes me and no one watches content making fun of me.
Yes, definitely.
See?
We'd be fucked.
So what they try to do is create a situation where I don't fail, but I bleed. Therefore, they can collect the blood and they can make content with it
yes.
on a daily basis. That's literally, like Asmongold brought this up. He says, do you think your detractors actually want you to fail? No, they want me to bleed. They literally want to stand here and draw my blood every day so that they have something to talk about, so they have money.
Here's a picture of me every day. I found
That's the truth. That's what they're doing. That's why they illegally restream me. They're doing it right now. Completely illegal. You cannot restream me. That is illegal. I could have you completely shut down with a lawsuit, and I could sue you into oblivion if I so chose.
I found a picture of me.
But, you know, this is the problem
Today,
with the way that YouTube
this
works.
morning.
They don't do anything about it. I'm not a rich man who can sue them.
That's a picture of me from this morning in the top right.
Okay. Let's see. Mr. Omega Man, $2 super chat. The trolls are big mad. Hail DSP and Asmongold.
Here's a
I don't
better
know if they
one.
are or not. I don't pay attention to my trolls. I don't even I don't know what they say or do. I only learn about their memes and stuff from you guys. Like when you guys come by and tell me what they're saying and doing, that's when I learn about it. I don't even know. I could give two shits.
That's a
if
hype
I
one.
cared about what my trolls did, I would never make content of my own. I just let it ride and do my own thing.
There we go. This is
Hey,
my
Gabriel,
new.
I want to shout you out first because you did a super sticker. That
That's
doesn't
me.
show up in my queue, and that's $5. So I just want to add that right now because I'm not going to see that in my queue. I'm going to.
Okay, we have some announcements. So the first announcements, just to recap, we're not going to beg anymore, and we also might not have goals. Not sure about that yet. That's all we've said so far. I'll keep you up to date as much as I can.
I found your real YouTube finally, all because you got to say it on Asmon Stream. I'm looking forward to your success. Thank you. Yes, again.
That is such an NPC response that I do believe is like that person said, DSP's real fans giving $10, you know, and to say something like that is such an NPC comment, guys. I'm just saying, normal humans don't say that. They don't. Hey man, I found your real channel thanks to your interview with Asmongold, which was incredible, by the way. Can't wait for the future awesome content. That's not, humans don't
I hope
talk
you
like
understand how
that.
important it was to me that I did say that up front because a lot of people were like, oh, you know, Phil, you did that. You already were advertising before Asmon even gave you a chance. No, I had to because we made the point live right there. You cannot find my content unless you know where it is because YouTube hides it because the algorithm favors detractor content. If I didn't do that, people wouldn't watch the entire interview and never found my channel.
Yep.
Just found detractors over and over. So thank you for the support.
Thank you for repeating the same thing I repeated 10 times yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you so much, saying Steve. At kicks. Dominican DCF for kicks. How many kicks? Because I still don't have a way to track kicks. Sadly.
I started
They don't
your
have
Heavy
a
Rain
queue for it
playthrough last
proper.
night.
How many? I'll just believe you. How many kicks did Dominican DCF do? I'll get
I
them on
speed ran your Heavy Rain playthrough, and let me tell you, it changed my fucking life, dude. It was awesome. You didn't get a wink of sleep last night.
the leaderboard. 100. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, Gurglis, that's totally fair, man.
It really sucks that they still haven't fixed that.
I think it's going to be a short.
So
I mean,
basically-
this is going to be Kino Casino greatly compressed. That's my prediction. I might be wrong, but you know.
There's this new thing on Kick where you can send kicks. It's like sending bits on Twitch, but there's no real queue to track it, and it doesn't sync with.
Okay, I don't care.
But I have absolutely nowhere to look at for kicks. It sucks.
Okay, do not care.
Dominican, I just got you on the leaderboard, man. Okay. Sayin Steve became a member. I shouted that out, right? Thank you, Sayin Steve. Czar Gustav again with $1. This hype may go down in time, and that's normal, but it's a great refreshing thing for your channel. Look at it this way. Everything will work out. I mean, I hope it does. Because again, I've been down this road. Last year, I had an incredibly similar situation. The only difference there is that the people who were coming to my channel to watch and support were drama people. All they wanted was drama. So they would, like, right now,
What do you think people that watch Asmongold like?
they come to the stream and they'd be like, "So are you watching Review Tech USA? Let's make fun of him today. Let's rip him a new one. What lol cow are you going to talk shit about today, Phil? What beef are you going to start?" And I would do a little bit of that because that's what they wanted. But then after that,
You would do everything they asked, including doing a push-up on stream and showing your socks.
they're like, "Yeah, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to really do it. Let's play a game." And I would boot the game up and the entire audience would leave. So I'd go from like 400 viewers down to like 100. They were, "Oh, we don't want games." And they would walk away. And after a few months of that, they were like, "Well, you're not going to constantly, we're not going to constantly be doing this. So we're out." All right, well, what can I do, right? There you go.
I was saying a lot of funny stuff there, but it was muted. Want to say real quick. Reminder, DSP has burned every single bridge with every single person he's ever interacted with online. That is not an overstatement. That is a fact. Every single person he has ever interacted with has ended up speaking negatively of him. And if Asmongold ever does that, which I doubt he will because Asmongold really doesn't give a shit, right? Keep that in mind. But if Asmongold ever does do that, even in a soft way, it'll mean a lot more than when Triple P did it. Because Asmongold, again, is much bigger than Sir Gold, Sir Triple, if you know what I'm saying. But we'll see. I don't think Asmongold cares that much. He might just say, yeah, I don't really deal with DSP anymore, and that's it. I'm imagining, but we'll see.
Thank you to Ray for becoming a member. I appreciate that, Ray. Okay.
Nibbity says no one would ever think he's good at Street Fighter by watching his recent gameplay. Like, yeah, just watch the gameplay. You make your own decision.
We got some tips coming in. Regards. I want to talk about is there something they regularly attends and contributes. Excuse me, I did not want to belch into the mic. This is someone who regularly attends and contributes to my Pokemon streams.
Oh, yeah.
And Frankie is the name of a Greninja.
Oh, thanks.
Currently having the party. So
Thanks.
he's basically saying, here's a tip, keep him in the party today, and we will do that.
All
Thank
right. This is what you can expect, Asmongold fans.
The goals are kind of arbitrary when we're hitting them this often. Guess what? So it's time to celebrate. Buying important things.
Uh-huh.
I want to run it by everyone here. 'Cause we
Okay.
have tons of people watching right now compared to what I usually get for attendance. Okay.
Okay, go
Here's
ahead.
the first thing that I want to run by everybody. Okay. This coming Friday, I have a marathon coming. I'm going to start around the usual time, which is around 11:30 a.m. The difference is this will be a continuous stream that will continue all day until around 8, 9, even 10 p.m. So it's like a 12, roughly 12, a little less than that, like 11-hour marathon stream. Okay. During that stream, I'm going to play games like Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and American Truck Simulator. During that stream, I'm going to do some shopping on Amazon for a new controller or a new Lego build that I want to do on a stream one night with all of you for the set.
Awesome.
And also for new stuff for my setup. I'm looking for like a corner desk to use here. Right now, I have a very bootleg setup with like a crappy rolling fiberboard table and a laptop desk and a laptop here and a monitor over here and a TV way on the back wall over there. It's crazy. The setup is very bootleg. You can't really see it from the camera angle, but it's not great.
Asmongold fans are going to love the new corner desk. You're going to love this, guys. Check this out.
Improve that setup. I want to get a real corner desk to sit in front of me. I want to get a gaming monitor to play on rather than your TV. I want to get either a widescreen monitor or 2 monitors to put here.
Jesus.
So I can monitor the chat.
Speed run the new influx of cash, aren't we? Jesus. Is there anything new you're not buying in that room? Damn. Oh, God.
Monitor the stream and do it all on one screen rather than staring at a monitor way over there at the corner, over here squinting like this to see what's going on.
Honey, you thought we were going on a honeymoon to Japan? Yeah, I did some new upgrades, actually. Yeah.
I want to improve my setup dramatically. Okay?
After I do these upgrades, honey.
And I think that we could probably do that. If we, on Friday during the marathon, we could see like Black Friday prices and maybe get a lot of good deals right there live. Okay? And then over the course of that next week, as stuff starts to show up, I could build it. We could actually improve the setup together on stream. I think that'd be pretty cool to see.
But that's what you said last year. I know, but I'm friends with Asmongold now.
Me evolve live that first week of December could be pretty neat, right? Excuse me. But here's the thing. Typically, when I do a marathon, here's what I do as an incentive.
Oh, please.
I'll usually have some hard liquor. And I say, hey, everyone, as an incentive to support my stream today, for every $100 that I raise, I'll take a shot.
No.
But
that
I want you to
sounds
think
fun.
about that. Yesterday, I raised $3,000. I would have owed everyone 30 shots.
What are you going to do then?
Today,
You're so
this
successful.
morning, I've already raised over $300, almost $400. Or did I raise? No, I'm at $300. I would have already had to take 3 shots in an hour.
So you're going to raise the price?
So you see the point I'm making here? I can't
No, I
really
don't.
do that if people are going to be supportive, like you are. So how about this?
Uh-oh.
Instead of taking shots per $100 raised, I'll just drink over the course of the day casually and stay buzzed and have a good time with all of you.
All right.
That way I can pace it to myself. We can have a good time. I can be a little silly. But that way it's not
It's
like
silly.
I have to beg and be like, I really wish I'd hit the next 100 so I could take a shot.
As he
Instead,
normally
it could
does.
just be like, hey, I'm doing good. Yeah, take a shot. Cool, let's play for a while. And then I feel it's like, it's going down again. Let's take a shot again. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine
That's
thinking
what I
this
should
is
do.
a revolution.
More casualized, just casual fun, hanging out.
Casualized.
Instead of it being based on income, it could just be based on having a good time on Friday. How does that sound to everyone?
does
I
that
bet you
sound,
like that
guys?
because that's something people have asked me for a long time. But when I'm, having to beg to make income, I can't really do that. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would like to do. Okay. Now, one final thing
Uh-oh.
that I want to present to all of you. Now we have over 500 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick right now? 171. That might be legitimately the most legit viewers I've ever had on Kick. I'm serious.
Okay.
I usually don't get that many viewers on Kick. That's crazy. That's like my YouTube attendance. So thank you guys. All right. Listen to this. Yesterday, as I was speaking with Asmongold, I noticed that he seemed to be pretty high on a certain game. All right? A game that I think a lot of people this year really enjoy, and I did as well. All right? The name of that game is Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Now, for the record...
Whoa! We're going to play Expedition 33 again? No!
I played it. I played a full playthrough of all of
This
Act
is
1
massive.
and all of Act 2, and I completed the game. And that's where I left it. And you might say, well, wait a minute. You left it there? Or if you're a fan of the game, aren't you aware there's a whole third act of content in that game that's really good? It's the best content in the game. It's incredibly challenging dungeons, gorgeous visuals, extra boss fights, all this good stuff, even extra story elements and things like that. I am aware of that. So you might say, well, then why didn't you ever play that part of Expedition 33? Because my audience didn't really like it. I'm going to be honest with all of you. My regular audience...
So now I don't give a fuck about them. We're playing it, boys.
The people who come and hang out with me and support me all these years don't really like RPGs. They will come every once in a while for a big hyped one, but for the most part, they don't stick around for RPGs. So for the first few streams of Expedition 33, they came by and hung out and supported it. And then when I got about halfway into the game, attendance dropped, support dropped, and every time I played the game, it was like my dead stream. I had several streams of Expedition 33 where I made like $20.
Uh-huh.
Okay? The whole stream. I made $20. So I wasn't even making like $10 an hour. Right? So because of that, I said, listen, I love this game. This game is absolutely amazing. I'm going to beat it, but I can't do Act 3. I mean, you're talking 20, 30 hours of additional content. That's like 10, 20 streams that I'm making nothing on them. So I beat the game, and that's where we left it. And I left it saying, hey, if things ever get better this year, if by some chance I have a crazy week where things are good or things are going well for me all of a sudden, what I should do, I'll bring it back. And we can do Act 3 content. Well, what do you guys think about that now?
Yeah.
If I brought back Expedition 33 and we continued and did Act 3, would you come by and hang out with me? Would you come and chill and engage and support those streams? Because if you would, if right now we're making an agreement that you guys would do it, I'm going to bring it back. Because I've been waiting all damn year to do this.
Yep. My audience is so dumb, they wouldn't let me play it, but now I don't give a fuck about them because I got you guys, so let's play it.
It's something I've wanted to do all year. The fact that I have to basically rush through RPGs or not even play them. Did you know last year? You guys don't know this. You really don't.
Oh, go ahead.
Last year,
Please.
Metaphor came out, right? From the makers of Persona.
Wow, it's so unhinged to pretend your normal audience doesn't even exist anymore. You guys don't know this. What about the people that are there every day, right? If any of them had 4 brain cells, they'd understand that he doesn't give a fuck about you. You know? All right, you guys don't know this, obviously. It was last year. You guys didn't like me yet. I wasn't friends with Zach yet. Anyways, oh yeah, Jade, fuck up, whatever. I don't give a shit what you say. Anyways.
It's fantasy-based, not in like modern times, but like a fantasy atmosphere. I played the demo.
Jade
I played
who?
12 hours of the
Who are you? Jade, who's that?
Metaphor demo. By the end of the demo, I couldn't even get 200 consistent viewers, and I couldn't get people to support it at all. So by the end of the demo, I said to everyone, this likely would have been one of my Game of the Year contenders. I'm not even going to play the game. I have to play a game that people are going to show up for. Okay? I'm not streaming for myself. If I wanted to, I could play it off stream, I guess. I'm streaming for an audience. I need to play games people are going to attend and support, right? So I never played Metaphor. I wanted to. I thought the game was amazing. I couldn't wait to play it. I didn't play it. I missed out. So that's what I mean. If I'm now going to have an audience that's more in line with my tastes, which it seems like you guys are, these newcomers who are coming over from Asmongold, do you guys mind if I call you the roaches? I find that like offensive to call
You guys mind if I call you the roaches?
people roaches, but you guys are joking about it and saying call us roaches or whatever. I find that like offensive. Like, I don't want to be mean to people. But, when I say roaches, at least you'll know what I'm addressing. Okay? Roach love. People are saying, yes, I could call them roaches. It feels so awful to me to call someone a roach. But, all right, well, so anyway, that's what I mean. I would love to play Expedition 33 Act 3. Now, the thing is, I'm going to be so rusty. I haven't played this game since, April, May, whenever it was out? So I'm going to suck at it. I know I am. But I feel like I can get back into it. We can have chill streams of this game where we hang out and interact and have a good time, and I get the parry timing down again, because I was good at parrying in this game, but now I haven't played it in 100 years. Okay? So are you down for that?
Oh, I'm down.
If people are down for that, we can look at this maybe starting next week. The thing is, right now, I'm in the midst of other playthroughs. We do have to get through them. And also, like I said, it was looking like I may actually buy stuff on Black Friday to improve the setup, and we may be doing that next week. So if we're doing that next week, then obviously there's going to be some time for that. But I think like the next thing I should do outside of new releases, because we do have new releases coming up, including Metroid Prime 4, which I'm very excited for. But outside of that, maybe that's something that I do in December. We bring back Expedition.
Okay,
Nothing more than
again.
that. I'm serious. I would absolutely love that.
All
Okay?
right.
So in a nutshell, I'm
No
not going to do it
begging?
yet, but
Oh.
if this positivity continues and this level of support continues, then I no longer have to do goals on stream.
He's putting the caveat there. We'll see how many days you guys can get me over 300 before a game starts.
I can abolish the goals. We no longer have to count goals to do DSP Tries It episodes. I can just do a DSP Tries It every week or two. Okay? I don't have to beg or ask for anything, because if you guys are supporting, why do I have to ask for anything? Okay? And when I do marathons, I'm not going to base things like drinking on financial goals, because I don't have to. I'm just going to actually casually drink and have fun with you guys during a marathon, notably this Black Friday.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking to bring back Expedition 33 because it sounds like this is the kind of game you guys like, and that you'll come by and
You guys?
hang out with me and support those streams. Okay? How does all this sound? Honest answer. Everyone in the chat right now. Sounds amazing. Sounds great gameplay. Oh, yeah. Jade is how bad I am. Wait until the Asmongold viewers see the Black Ops 7 gameplay. Oh, you're going to laugh at how bad I am.
Uh-huh.
Jade says, I am so happy. We're all happy. Thank you, Jade. Jade is one of the very most positive people in my community, and it's great. I know it's great to see ups and downs with people who've been here through the ups and downs. You know what I mean? Heck yeah. Sounds great. Let's go. We are so ready. Sing it. It's random, but I'll still give it a
Okay.
first Monday. Is Wings confirmed for Monday? Yeah, he locked it in. December 1st, Monday. Wings of Redemption will be on the Level 1 podcast, his second appearance, and we're going to catch up on everything that's been going on over the last month. A multiplayer game.
Okay.
I just don't know that much about it. I just don't really understand the idea of an extraction shooter. It sounds like it's pretty repetitive. It sounds like it's not necessarily something that I'm really going to enjoy for my style of content. I do much more prefer single-player games. I do prefer, if I'm going to do a multiplayer game, I like a game I could just kind of jump in and do solo, like Call of Duty. You could just jump in and play, right? So the last thing I would want is say, hey, everyone, let's go. Let's play Arc Raiders. And we start playing it, and within 5 minutes, there's 3 people standing next to me saying N-word, N-word, N-word into the mic. And now my stream gets shut down.
You think they go for the N-word? I think there's a lot more funny stuff they could do, but okay.
See what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. There's a lot of noise going on outside. I want to see what all this noise is. Hold on.
Kingly, check on the castle. Hang on. A king has to check on his moat. So Hades says, imagine tuning in as a new viewer and you get this. Honestly. It's sticker shock. Remember Personality Catfish that Andy Worski said? Same thing. Like, is this what he does? Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoy it.
Nothing bad. New neighbors are refurnishing their house. They're getting like ridiculous amounts of new appliances. So they're out there like unpacking new appliances and putting old appliances into a giant moving truck. It's making a lot of racket. I just wanted to make sure
It's
it was
making a
nothing bad.
racket.
It's fine. So, okay. All right. Well, this has been fun. I guess back to shout out. I hope the road. He says it's okay to do just on the weekends.
What?
No, I'm not doing that. He says it's okay to do magic. So we have Saiyan Steve.
Let me hear this real quick.
With a $20 super chat. He says, "Get yourself magic pixie dust to snort."
Okay, whatever.
Sounds like people are finding me. Doing well because people couldn't find me. Now it sounds like people are finding me. So now I'm doing well and people are finding me while I'm doing well. That's a good combination. So excellent. Let's see here. Raider Randy with a $2 super chat. Expedition 33 Act 10-pound super chat. I'm an Asmon follower. I saw you today. You seem pretty sound, so here I am. It's a good idea to stream with him.
You seem pretty sound.
So I would watch the big deal. Like people would always build it up like it's some kind of huge drama, and he was like,
You seem pretty sound.
Destroying me, and I never got that impression and laughing. I got the impression like it's some kind of huge drama, and he was like destroying me, and I never got that impression. I got the impression he was just reacting to detractor clips and laughing at the silliness that was being portrayed or whatever was being portrayed.
Oh, it's UK slang. Gotcha,
I never actually felt like he was being malicious or he was being mean-spirited or harmful towards me. So when he kept reacting to my content recently, I said, let me see what happens if I can reach out to this guy and get his attention, and it worked.
Yeah, I called him a bitch. It always works.
Ingerberg, thank you. 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Ingerberg. 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Let's get you on the leaderboard. For that, the 408 of support already. Rockin' Ace just became a member, especially with newcomers. You're right. Here's the thing. When I used to do polls, it would always be skewed by my trolls. What does that mean? So I would say, okay, everyone, let's do a poll in regards to something. Okay? And it would be important. Like, what game should I play or whatever? And I would have 200 viewers on my stream. I would create the poll, and then the poll would get 400 votes. I have 200 viewers on my stream. How do I have 400 votes? Because the trolls would literally come in with bot accounts and vote how they wanted, and then leave. So I could never actually get like a legit count on any poll I did at all, like ever. It was messed up. Now, if I have so many legit viewers, if I were to do a poll, I probably could get a pretty good idea of what everyone's thinking. So to be frank, this is kind of like I'm going back to where I was a long time ago, where I was more popular, I had a positive following, and people liked my content. It's been a long time.
Please do more
for
polls.
The record, if you're over and you're a Kick viewer right now, because I have a lot more Kick viewers than I usually would have, and you're noticing something about the Kick chat, you're looking at the Kick chat, you're like, wow, people in Kick chat are like dicks to fill. Like they talk shit all the time. You're right. The reason you're seeing that, a lot of the people who watch on Kick are holdovers from the Kino Casino era.
Yeah, try to take them over, guys. Kick them out.
They don't like me. Oh, no. They don't like me. They're mad that I snaked the casino, and because of that, they sit there and they just talk shit all day.
He's the one that made up the term snake the casino, so I'm not sure why that gets the parentheses. I mean, the quotation marks, because he's the one that called it a snaking. Why are you doing that, sir?
Snaked the casino, and because of that, they sit there and they just talk shit all day.
You're the one that said that,
why do I tolerate that?
Bro.
Well, number one, I don't want to sit there moderating the chat all day. I'm just too busy. I don't want to sit there and become a full-time moderator. That's number one. Number two, I get paid for them to sit there. I do. I'm in the KCIP program. So for every person who sits there and talks shit all day, I get paid for their attendance. I want you to think about that. They're a sit-in troll who I don't pay attention to, and I get paid for them to sit there.
Unless they pop out the chat, which is always an option. Just would love to remind everyone, Kick does have a pop-out chat option.
You remember the Muppet Show? Many of you probably don't. But you remember what were the old men, Waldorf and the other guy? Mm-hmm. They're just sitting up there in the peanut gallery, and they're criticizing the Muppets doing the show on the stage, right? So imagine, you might say, why do they let them sit there all day? Because they're paying for those seats.
Ah.
So why do I care if you talk shit? I have your money.
Let the pennies roll in, boys.
So that's Stadler and Waldorf. Thank you. It's Statler and Waldorf. So basically, the Kick chat, the negative people in Kick chat are just a bunch of Statler and Waldorfs, and I don't listen to them, and I get paid. So why am I going to complain, right? There you go. Let's see here. Real Ben 420 subbed on Kick. Thank you for this 10. He did a $2 super chat. He says, "Did you talk about steak yet?"
Here we go.
No, I have nothing to talk about with steak because basically here's what happened.
Okay.
Last night, through their official
Steak
channel, Steak contacted me and said, "We want to talk to you about promotional opportunities." And basically, I don't know what they are yet or if they'll actually happen. But I just very quickly responded and said, "I'd like to hear more." So if and when I ever hear back from them, because who knows, they might pull it. They might immediately say, "Oh, who's this guy, Darkside Phil? Oh, wait, he gets trolled. Fuck this guy." This has happened before where I'll get contacted by someone. They're
Yeah.
interested in working with me. Then they do 5 minutes of research. They see the amount of trolling I get, and they're like, "Nah, fuck that." That very much could happen. Okay? So, but I don't even know what they're talking about. I don't know if they're talking about gambling. I don't know if they're just talking about a plug on a stream. I have no idea. I won't know until
Well,
they
you don't do
contact me.
shilling anymore, though,
All right?
right?
So right now, I'll see
you
if
think
they
people that shill are assholes that don't like their audience, though, so you're not going to do that, right?
contact me, and if they do, I'll let you know. Right now, I haven't heard anything.
You're not going to do that, though, right? Because people that shill are the devil. You're not going to do that, right? You said everyone that
Like I
does
said,
that's
they
an
may
asshole.
never contact me.
Oh,
It may
okay.
be it might be a silly thing where they reach out and then they never respond. So we'll see, but nothing right now. He's like, "If I start seeing gambling site ads on your content, I'm outie." I don't even know what it is. Listen. The best thing I can do is not be closed-minded and at least explore opportunities. It doesn't mean I'm going to take them. I don't even know what this is about. So we'll see.
I mean, you
Oh,
can
this is
guess what
new.
it's about.
Holy shit, they just updated Kick Chat. Do you see this, guys? Can you see it? Now when people do a kick, it shows up at the top of the chat and I can shout it out.
Whoa,
I
massive. Fast forwarding this.
Here we go.
I don't even know what Stake is. It's a gambling site, by the way, but I don't know what it is.
Hallelujah, I can finally try the
I don't know anything about it, though. Apparently, they
which
do
we're going to talk
gambling.
about now. We have to talk about goal rewards and stuff because of what's going on. So hold
Oh,
on one
my-
second.
I thought we were almost done. I thought we were literally almost done. Now what happened?
10 goal. Sometimes I hit more than one goal a stream, but sometimes I don't hit a goal at all. In general, it's about once a week I hit 10 goals and I do a DSP Tries It episode for you guys. It's like a big reward that I do at the end of hitting my goals. So yesterday we hit 10 goals.
Yeah, we talked about it. He's not going to do it. He's definitely not going to gamble on there. That would be illegal. Promoting it, I guess you have to, as Riding Aces, I didn't know you had to have a license, but I don't think he's going to do it at all.
So I owe you the next DSP Tries It, which is the Popeyes Five Nights at Freddy's meal. But then we hit another 10 goals. And we don't even know what that is yet. And now we're en route to hitting another 10 goals. So do you see the point I'm making here? If we're just going to be hitting goals constantly, then I don't need the goals. We can abolish them. We can literally abolish the goals. What I can do is I can do individual shout-outs and I can make sure that the top contributors hit the leaderboard, but we no longer have to track these goals. Instead, it could just be individual shout-outs and then move on. No more calculating what I made during a stream and stuff like that. We could just relax. 10 goals. Instead, we'll just do DSP Tries It casually when we feel like doing it. Like someone would say, "Hey, Phil, are you aware there's a new collaborative meal at Burger King? Will you try it?" Sure. We'll get it tomorrow. See?
Wow, that
See the
sounds pretty
difference?
groundbreaking.
Why not? Let's do it. Instead of doing 10 goals, counting pennies and being stupid about it. Do you understand? It's pretty cool, right? So, yeah. Now, here's the thing. I can't do fast food all the time. For those who don't know,
Oh, no.
all right, I basically became overweight in my mid to late 20s.
Is there some other reason? Maybe a blood condition?
I stayed overweight pretty much my entire last 20 years of my life. It was just this last year I started, well, in the last 2-3 years, I changed my diet. I now just drink filtered water all day instead of anything with any calories in it, okay? No soda, nothing like that at all.
Any blood
Okay.
issues?
Most of my meals are healthy meals. I eat lean meats. I eat little to no dairy or cheese. unless I want to, but I try not to. I try to eat like low fat calories, high protein diet. I try to eat
Protein pretzels whenever I can.
Try to eat like low fat calories, high protein diet. I try to eat protein things with supplements and things like that. I work out 5 days a week. And I am now down to 186 pounds. I used to weigh 240 pounds. I'm now at 186. I'm the same body weight that I was when I was in my early 20s. And I have a body similar to when I was in my early 20s. Not perfect, because, you know, I'm older now. But I actually have a nice, like, physique for the first time in 100 years. Okay? I can't eat fast food all the time. I can't. Like, yesterday I just ate Five Guys. I can't eat Popeyes today. If I do this, I will get sick. Like, my body does not want this food.
He is on another plane of existence right now. It's not reality, but it's a different sort of reality he's created for himself, in which he is both the most successful streamer on the internet and also the best looking and most healthy guy on the internet.
It wants healthy food. It wants high protein. It doesn't want grease. It doesn't want this food.
Okay.
Every once in a while, it's fine to do it.
Oh, its body doesn't even want this stuff.
It's not cool to do it every day. So what we need to do is start understanding we have to change this, right? So what I want to do for you is tomorrow, I want to do Popeyes because I told you I would do it when we hit 10 goals, and we did. So tomorrow, I'll order this Popeyes meal, the Five Nights at Freddy's meal, and we'll do a quick DSP tries it. But after that, if we're going to be hitting goals like we are, all right, then I think instead of that, we should just casually do it when we feel like it. Maybe once a week. Okay? And it doesn't always have to be fast food. We could order from a restaurant. We could do something else. If you guys have ideas of something for me to do that's not food like that, and we could do it and it's reasonable, I would do that too.
Okay.
But I'm curious what ideas you guys have for something like that. Okay? But yeah, I just cannot be eating this food all the time. Not with all the work that I've put in and everything. I can't go backwards now. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I got to keep moving forward and upward, not backward and downward. I'm not going to take 2 steps back into having a gut again. And you know what I mean? I can't. So, so let's see. So
what happened to the tire? The tire's gone now?
Tomorrow will be the Popeyes Five Nights at Freddy's meal. How about this?
Go ahead.
Since it seems like you guys are here, you're going to be supporting me in droves. The next DSP tries it will be next week. Next week,
just assuming. Oh, God damn. Imagine you're a new viewer hearing that. It seems like you guys are just going to be supporting me in droves forever, so that's good.
You guys are here. You're going to be supporting me in droves. The next DSP tries it will be next week. Next week on December 2nd, Burger King is launching their SpongeBob SquarePants collaborative meal. Okay?
Ooh, this is massive.
So why don't we do that next week? Just do it. What do you think about that? Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly the beginning of era.
What? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly the beginning of a new era.
Wow. Monday.
Done. Every once in a while, we just do it when we want to do it. We have fun doing it. It's not based on financial goals whatsoever. Instead, we just have fun and we do it. The goal counter's gone, folks. Gone. Why do we need it? We don't need it.
Oh, he just
we don't
literally
need to sit here counting pennies. We're here to have fun. We're here to chill. We're here to enjoy games in each other's company. We're not here to be fucking shekel counters, accountants, right?
Then why did you do it that long?
You understand, this is how I used to do it. This is literally how I used to do it, and I loved it. That's what I want to get back to, what I've wanted to get back to, but the circumstances never allowed me to. It looks like now we're back. Okay. So let's keep going. 99 cents. We might not even count that anymore of you. If I make $150 a stream, I'm good. If you go above that, that helps me a ton. It really does.
So we're still counting the goals. We're just not okay. Oh wow. So we're just not counting the goals. We're still counting the king's tax though. So not much has changed, guys.
So yeah, let's count it for today or whatever, but we don't even have to do this anymore. I could just do individual shout outs to you guys, put you on the leaderboard if you're the top contributor, and that's it. Leave it at that. We don't even have to track it anymore. And I'm okay with that as long as you guys are going to be here to chill and support every day. I'm fine with that. Okay? I'm listening directly to the feedback I got from Asmongold and I'm getting from you, and I'm trying to improve on the fly today. I hope that this is making sense to everybody.
On the fly when you literally started early to talk about it?
Brad Caliber, $20 super chat. So much. I'm not against doing something like that.
It's the hot thing.
Yeah. And Raider Randy, $5 super chat. Can we get a DSP Hot Ones challenge? I'm not against doing something like that, but that's something that has to be done at like maybe the end of my day. And the reason I say that is, number one, if I do it in the middle of the day and I get sick, I can't stream the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be sick to my stomach. How am I going to stream the rest of the day?
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I eat right
when his own fans brought up this idea, he berated them and said how stupid it was.
middle of the day. So like I do my first stream, and then I actually have dinner with my wife.
So now, he's doing stunts and accepting sponsorships after a single stream with Asmongold, after banning many people who suggested similar things throughout the years.
Do my second stream. So I can't do it until like maybe end of the day.
Oh, God.
Like if we were to do that, let's do a stupid hot sauce taste test or something. I would do that, but we do it at the end of the day, so that way my work is done. And if I feel sick, well, the day's over. I don't have to worry that I lost work and now I can't have dinner and stuff like that. Okay? Cool. Raider Randy with another $5. You need to cook the Asmon steak recipe and review it. He guarantees to react to it. What is the Asmon steak recipe? And FYI, you probably don't know this. Many of you are big newcomers, okay?
Big newcomers.
So here's the deal. You guys don't know this. I'll just say it up front. I have a blood condition that's called gout.
Yay!
Gout, gout, gout. Gout, 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 Gatsby has gout. Gatsby has gout. A case of gout, but he won't call it gout. He won't call it gout. Anything but gout.
Okay, there's another 30 seconds, but
big newcomers, okay? So here's the deal. You guys don't know this. I'll just say it up front.
yeah,
I
please.
have a blood condition that's called gout.
Yeah!
What it means is that I have high uric acid levels in my body. I cannot eat a lot of red meat. I cannot eat a lot of shellfish. There's certain things that I just can't have a lot of. I have tried to actually cut out shellfish and red meat from my diet almost entirely, because if I eat too much of it, my joints swell up and I'm in excruciating pain. It feels like someone has a knife and is stabbing me. And it takes days to go away. You need to take anti-inflammatories to break up these crystals that you get in your joints. It's a hereditary thing. My aunt had it, and now I have it, okay? So I don't eat a lot of steak. I don't eat a lot of red meat. You know how yesterday I had the Five Guys burger? That's a rarity. I don't eat red meat often. It's like maybe once a week, if that.
Are you doing it
because
again
I don't
tomorrow?
want to have medical problems. So the steak thing sucks because I used to love steak. I used to love red meat, and then it was about 10 years ago that I got diagnosed with this. I was like, oh, shit. And I changed my diet based on that. So I'm not saying I can't eat steak. I'm just saying it's like a rarity for me. I cannot eat a lot of it. So if I do, it has to be like a special rare occasion.
Okay, are we ready for any
literally
game?
drink cherry juice every day. Tart cherry juice. I have a big glass of it every day with dinner. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, do we ever do gaming on this channel?
Thon, it might be a good idea. I'm not familiar with content as regulars, but stuff like the Raid Boss and Asmon Pizza and I guess steak videos instantly come to mind. I have no idea what any of that is. I have no idea what a single thing you just referenced is. It's
Okay. I promise I'll show you some stuff from yesterday once we get to the gameplay, but, you know.
Okay.
Mr. Extravagant says, will you be adding to the viewership timeline now? Yes, that's the plan for the New Year's. New Year's celebration is we will go through the year and add to the timeline of everything that happened this year. And obviously, this is one of the biggest. A lot of stuff has happened this year, though, but that should be fun. That'll be New Year's Day, my friends. New Year's night. Watch the ball drop, and we're going through the timeline. Scrappy CC says, my fans pay to play a game for me while I bake. That's what the long and short of it, Asmon fans. Only 1 month left, you're right. All right.
All right. Many of you were newcomers here today, correct? And this video will probably be watched by a lot of you that are newcomers.
Why? Will it? I don't think so. I actually don't
Someone
think
just
so.
asked, will we see your wife, Kat, in the future? Here's the deal with my wife.
Oh, okay.
My wife, before she was even my wife,
My
she moved in with
wife.
me in 2018. And originally what we had planned to do was maybe have her be in some of my content. We wanted to maybe have her be like maybe once every couple months do a Q&A video with me. Every once in a while maybe do some cooperative gameplay with me. Okay? She appeared on stream maybe twice, 3 times tops. Every time that she appeared on stream, you have to understand something. She's not a streamer, okay, at all. She did a little bit of independent content before she ever met me.
Yeah.
And it was for a very short period of time. She didn't have a big audience or whatever. Now she's coming on a stream with me, big, audience of hundreds, lots of trolls and shit. She's kind of uncomfortable, right? Never did she really look too comfortable on camera or whatever, but she wanted to be a part of the experience. So
she wasn't comfortable on camera, yet you still made her do it.
She only appeared 2-3 times. And every single time that she showed up, all my trolls did was basically talk shit.
Yep.
Oh, she's fat. She's ugly. She looks uncomfortable. She's this, she's that. Oh,
you said, okay, you said she looks uncomfortable. You said that yourself. Let's hear this from DSP.
Camera or whatever, but she's kind of uncomfortable, right? Never did she really look too comfortable on camera or whatever.
She's uncomfortable. Never did she look comfortable on the camera. Now let's fast forward to what trolls were saying.
And every single time that she showed up, all my trolls did was basically talk shit.
They talked shit by saying, definitely not something you just said, right?
Oh, she's fat. She's ugly. She looks uncomfortable. She's this, she's that. All horrible things. Now, keep in mind, she's never said or done a negative thing to anyone on the internet. No one knows her. But my trolls just had to be complete scumbags to her. Okay? Kind of shrugged it off. And then it was Halloween of 2018. And we were doing a Halloween marathon together.
Yep.
Where we both dressed up in costume and everything. And we were playing, I remember we were playing a Silent Hill game. And the trolls got so nasty with her, okay, in the chat. They were saying such awful things. They were bringing up, like, personal shit from her past that has nothing to do with her today.
Okay.
Like, they actually stalked her on the internet and found out this fucked up stuff from her past and started posting it in the chat. So, essentially, right in the middle of the stream, she said, we have to stop. We walked out of the room and she said to me, I can't do this. Like, I'm not built for this. You are, because you do this every day.
Yeah, she
so
definitely
I'm just
said
not
that.
built for this. I'm not having any fun because these people are psychotic or sociopathic, whatever you want to say. I can't do it anymore. I said, that's fine, And I did the rest of the marathon myself because she was so distraught. She was like, actually messed up emotionally because of this, because of the way that they were treating her. Okay? She did not appear again in my content until last year. She only appeared in my content for
so that's a lie. Even that's another lie. No one said she was fat for the steampunk witch thing. No one said she was fat then, so he's making shit up. Anyways, and DSP did say she was undoxable. That was a challenge on the internet when you have trolls, right? She's undoxable. You never find anything about her. It took literally the Kiwi Farms 12 minutes to find her on the internet. 12 minutes. It is still there on Kiwi Farms if you're interested to look. From the moment he tried, it took 12 minutes, okay? Because, and remember, the only reason that person looked is because they were challenged from DSP, okay? That is why that person decided to look.
2 or 3 streams, we decided to try to bring her back to my content and to do some co-op. Now, to be fair, her appearance had changed dramatically because she was having some medical problems that caused her to gain some weight. So...
Oh, mama.
She comes on stream,
Whoa,
and we're
mama.
playing Like a Dragon together.
To be fair.
And again, all that's happening, people, oh my God, she's fat, she's this, she's that. Fucked up stuff. Okay? She did put up with it. She did put up with it this time. She did about 3 streams of it with
Kick chat. Ah, yes, new audience. Are you interested in hearing about my wife's medical problems? Because I'm going to talk about them.
with me. And then we basically got bored because it was a side mode of that Like a Dragon game where it was kind of like a virtual island.
Writing
I think
that
it was called like Dondoko Island or something like that. It ended up not being as good as we thought it was going to be. So we got bored of it. And we actually had planned that we were going to do more co-op later that year. But because of medical issues, because of the stress of what had happened during those streams, she just decided against it. And she has not even spoken a single word about being in my content again since then. And that was like January, February 2024. Okay? At this point, the way we see it, why are we going to give my detractors more horrible things to say and why give them ammo?
Yep.
Why give them stuff that they can make money on and be fucked up about, right? And the thing is, again, not everyone is built like me or Asmongold or people who have thick skin. There are people who they're not built for that. They don't want to get harassment. They don't want to have shit talked about their appearance and things. They just want to be normal people.
This is the most DSP day after Asmongold interview possible, right? This is the most DSP reaction to Asmongold interview possible, right?
Okay. So in this regard, she just doesn't want to appear in my content ever again, basically. Like I've asked her from time to time and she's like, I don't want to do it. And I'm never going to make her. I'm never going to pressure her because I want it to totally be her decision if she ever wants to come back. But that's why, like, she's only been, I'm not even kidding, probably less than 10 streams ever has she appeared in. Yet these people constantly talk about her appearance, her weight, fucked up stuff that, by the way, isn't even true. She's much better right now. She's actually lost a lot of weight. She's gotten a lot healthy. Well, along with me, we together have gone on this journey of health together.
Okay. Well, remember, the only reason they know about the medical issues is because you shared them with the DMs that you leaked. So just keep that in mind. Go ahead.
She's feeling a lot better, looking a lot better. But why have her come on camera and give them what they want? Fuck them. You know? I refuse to give them what they want. Tough shit. But it's up to her if she ever decides, you know, to do that. We'll see. Okay? But that's on her call, not mine. Okay?
All right. Well, good update.
I felt like it was a good time to talk about that because maybe many of you don't know that because you know, you're not here.
So far, we've heard about gout, trolls, a few. He won't beg anymore. He plays games he wants, and there's no more goals. So it's been really illuminating for all these new viewers.
On the streams regularly, you're newcomers. So that's why you'll hear me talk about my wife occasionally, but you won't see her in my content. Okay? Gas Giant did a $10 super chat. I always felt like DSP Tries It should be weird or interesting food, like when you ate Jelly Roll.
Oh, God, I don't know if I have time for this, boys.
Then that's cool, right? Then we can just do whatever we want.
Yeah.
You're right. We could do a silly foreign candy box. I would love to try different flavor Kit Kats. I've never had them.
You already did a foreign candy box?
I would love to try like a variety Kit Kat box. That's all the international flavors I've never tried before. I'd love that. It doesn't matter if it gets views. If I already got the support, who gives a fuck?
Why are you acting like this is a new thing? You've already done this before?
Right?
Okay.
Same thing with the food. We could just look, what's the new collaborative meal this week? We haven't done DSP Tries It in a bit. Oh, shit, they're doing that at Wendy's? Okay, let's just get it right now. Instead of, oh, we got to hit the goal so I can get a burger today. Like, yeah, we could just do it. I'm down for that.
Let's just get a burger today.
Oh, that was $10. I want to be like, oh, no. $5 super chat. Can we play Expedition 33 Act 3? The support is there. It's like pop $2. I have heard that. I've heard that it's a fantastic co-op game. I've heard so.
Okay, I don't care about the games.
Okay. Would I ever do a documentary with Mike Klum? No. I have no reason to do a documentary.
Yep. I thought you want to tell people about your awesome resurgence. I mean, everything's going so great.
I know people have done documentaries on me.
This would be a positive one.
You don't need to see anything else. I'm doing good. I don't need to do a documentary. It doesn't do anything for me. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. All right. We are actually going to start with gameplay shortly.
All right. Let's note the numbers now and when he starts the game.
I would like to now give all of you in chat a chance if you want to ask me something or comment on everything we just talked about. What do you think? What do you think about not doing DSP Tries It every 10 gold? Care shout out people who do contributions, and that's it. The top contributors up there. We won't have running tallies of what's being made anymore. Okay? What do you think about bringing back
I don't care. That's my reaction.
Big Mac thanks. I think they're all great ideas.
Perfect. You said exactly what I was thinking about.
The Wall says, good idea. We can eat trolls alive. Let's clean the house finally. The goals and the trolls will be gone.
Yep, we're gone, guys. We're all gone.
Awesome.
Yep.
The DSP Redemption arc. There you go. Jade says, yep, this is good.
It's funny to call things arcs, because the one thing about arcs is they have an ending, don't they?
Excellent. All right.
There you go. Brackman high five. Same thing.
Well, go.
He keeps saying beginning of a new era, but really it's just another arc. The thing about eras and arcs is that they end. There you go.
Garza says baby steps. Well, here's the thing. All these changes can happen as long as the people are here for it. If you guys are here, you're watching, you're engaging, you're supporting, all these changes can happen. The only reason that I became a full-time e-beggar
This is begging. What?
The only
What
reason
were you,
that
sir?
I became a full-time e-beggar is
Yeah!
because my attendance, my support, it all dwindled. It all went away because of my channel declining on YouTube. The algorithm screwed me. My trolls screwed me. If you guys are going to be here for it, all these positive changes can happen. Okay? So it's me and you working together for a better future on this channel. I'm down for it. I've been ready for this. I've never wanted to sit here and beg. Not once have I ever said, man, I just can't wait to get on stream and ask for money today. That's
So
really
why
what
did
I'm
you
looking
do
to
it?
do. Not once has that thought ever gone through my head. We're going to get ready to play Pokemon. The way that it works when I play Pokemon, for a $20 contribution, you can name a Pokemon.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Pokemon gets brought into the party for the stream. Excuse me. And we get to see them be used in combat and everything all day long. So if people are interested in that, we can do it. But the thing is, because we have so many people now supporting, I'm afraid that this might backfire. Like, what if 10 people try to do it? Well, the party only holds 6 Pokemon. So here, I'm going to lay down the law. Only 5 people can do it. A stream.
Oh, my God.
The Greninja. So that's going to happen, which means there's 4 slots left. 4 people can do a $20 contribution and can name a Pokemon. Okay? It's going to be a limited time thing because now we're in a whole different situation at this point. Okay?
Okay.
That's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not upping the price. That's ridiculous.
Okay, go ahead.
If it's GTA, I'm about to ban your ass. Save us GTA, I'm about to ban your ass. Because you're being so toxic right now.
Careful, save us GTA. I'm from Asmon's chat. Everyone in Asmon's chat is saying you are acting cringe with the new success. Oh, see, I like you. Save us GTA 6. You've been in here too, and I agree with what you say. But you got to be careful, brother. You're flying close to the sun. That's true, though. It is happening. That's just literally what you are doing. If you have 4 brain cells in your mind, and you're watching this stream as a DSP new tourist here, saying, oh, that was fucking awesome. Let me check out this stream. You are seeing someone being extremely cringe, and you're probably clicking off. But some people are there, I guess. Some people are in for the long haul. You couldn't, it's impossible for him to be normal, right? You could just be normal, but he cannot do it.
Save us GTA, I'm about to ban your ass. Because you're being so toxic right now in the kick chat and no one trusts you or believes you. I'm literally going to ban your ass. It's a great day and you're sitting there trying to be toxic.
It's a brand new day.
Really? Seriously, everyone here is celebrating, having a good time. And he says toxic stuff that's just a lie and not true.
You just said they do that.
So are you going to act like a mature individual or are you going to continue the toxic
You
art?
said that's the reason you want to keep them there.
It's your choice. All right. Princess Luna does a glitch, and so they in the party.
I thought you get money from them. What happened to that?
Okay. Are we good? All right, guys. Thank you for your time. If you watch this on demand, you may be shocked. You may be like, what the hell just happened? Things are changing. Yeah, they are changing. Holy shit, are they changing, right? So I hope you feel that the changes are positive ones and better ones. I feel like they are. This is what I've always wanted to do. And I hope that you guys are excited.
Definitely.
For the future. All right. Thank you for watching. By all means, if you're watching this on demand, this video after the fact, leave some comments on it. Let me know what you think about these changes or if you have other suggestions for improvement. If you like them, if you hate them, I want feedback. I've got a ton of comments I've been reading overnight from all of you newcomers. They're amazing. They're helping me a lot. So please share your thoughts. All right, everybody? Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to hook up my. I'm going to take a break, because my wife with Pokemon. We're going to play Pokemon for about an hour.
How long's
and a half,
the break?
And then actually, I'll take a break because my wife will be coming home from work. And then after that, we'll play again till 4 p.m. So we're going to get around 3 to 3.5 hours of Pokemon in today. Some good progress. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right.
How was your double shift at work today, Kat? Uh-huh. I made more than you make in a month yesterday. How does that make you feel? Hope you're cooking dinner tonight, though. NW News says, today is the first day of the rest of my life. That's what he's acting like. Tony T says, time to bore them into an unsubscription. Oh, they're going to unsubscribe because, well, their inboxes are about to be spammed to shit. Hope you like 8 videos a day. 6,000 new subscribers. NW News says, I want to make sure you all give me money before I decide to stop begging. Otherwise, I won't. And the time I will judge that over is only 24 hours. Sounds like a good business strategy.
Over here, let's see.
And
I found a shiny Froakie. The shiny that I found was the one for the story. There was one we got just because of the story.
Yeah, shinies are hard to find.
But outside of that, we didn't find one yet.
Shinies are hard to find? They should be hard to find.
Quite honestly, I'm not even sure what they're going to look like. So I guess we'll see if we ever find one. I don't know.
They're very hard to find.
Okay.
They did make it too easy, though.
And then when we come back, we're going to start with Pokemon. We're going to chill. Have
Another
some fun
break?
Pokemon today. I know many of you are probably going to leave because maybe you were here just for the special beginning of the stream.
For the drama, yep.
Not going to hang out for Pokemon. That's perfectly fine. But if you're here for chill vibes, interaction, when I play Pokemon, you're in the right spot. And this stream will go to around 4 p.m. Remember that tonight I am playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. That's a completely different kind of stream. Rage-filled, lots of action. That's not chill vibes. It's more like, woo, tense stuff. That's going to be starting between 7 to 7:30 p.m. tonight.
Woo.
All right? And that'll run to like 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. tonight, Pacific time. So come back for that if you want some fun Call of Duty stuff. I suck at the game, by the way, so I'll die a zillion times, and then I'll rage about it. Crybot enabled did a $20 super chat, says put Magikarp in the party. Oh, great. What's going to happen is I can't, unless you let me evolve it to Gyarados. So that's up to you.
Thanks for the money, but nope. The point is, it's supposed to be funny, dumb fuck.
Okay.
Crybot enabled.
Okay.
Crybot enabled.
I'll be right back, and then we'll begin. Just give me a sec.
Another break? Torque to Spec says, little drama boy. Ba-beg. Tesasaurus says, beg. I can't do it. Another break. All right, so he's at 470 when that. Oh, God, 440, 420, 425. How low can we go? He's back. Okay.
Okay, everybody. Let's get the lights off. And they're just watching the Asmongold interview and coming to the chat and saying really nice things, and I appreciate that very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Understand.
That's the thing you expect that's going to happen forever.
There's a ton of people doing it today. I'm by hanging out. You guys are awesome.
Awesome,
right?
dude.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. It took like 2-3 days.
Going live.
3? Oh, man.
470 viewers. There we go. Okay, I will play a few clips from last night real quick, but I do have I have a lot to read here. Big ups everybody for chilling. If this is your off point, though, I will be back tomorrow with the real podcast, so we'll see how long this new world thing lasts. He does have 480 viewers right now, so he does have increased viewership, but again, just watch it go down, just like with Kino Casino arc. The same thing happened, and he actually had more viewers after the first Kino Casino arc. The stream with Review Tech USA, he was pushing 1,000 there. So there you go. Last of Us tonight, I should be able to have time for that, so I'll see it tonight. Last night I did play as well. Those all get updated to WPIG TV, okay? So if you want to check that out, link is pinned on the stream. And yesterday, Tess got killed, and that was really sad. Spoiler alert. I felt more about that than the opening cutscene. That was rough. Anyways, moving on. That's why Tess is in the thumbnail. Anyways, Tezosaurus says, narcissism is wild. It really is, especially with him. Especially with him. Retro Jim says, why is he introducing his new viewers to Kino? I don't know. Like, do you want them to see the dented zone? Do you want them to see that? Do you want Asmongold to react to that? Lamotica says, may we all believe in ourselves this much. What a world it would be, right? What a world it would be if we all believed in ourselves this much. I think we all did, but we were like 4 years old, you know? You think you could do whatever you want. NW News says, DSP's acting like he's on a Make-A-Wish list. Yeah. Thank you so much, Asmongold. Right before I exited this plane, you helped me with the stream and interviewed me, and it was amazing. If you don't see the kick notifications, Shaquifa, you should follow this Twitter account, okay? This Twitter account is the only thing I use it for is for telling you when I'm going live on Kick, okay? So, if anyone wants to know when I'm going live on Kick and don't trust the Kick notifications, follow that. Look, I promise you, that's all I do is tell you when I'm going live on Kick. I will not spam you, all right? That's also where I look for shit on Twitter so I don't get blocked. Hall WDVNGC says if he didn't get money, he would have said he snaked him. I absolutely think that when the viewership goes down and Asmongold reacts to something very average, like DSP, I don't know, fucking being stupid at a game, it'll take begging though, will it? Because if he's just fucking up at a game, he'll say, well, Asmongold gets it. It's just funny. But when Asmongold reacts to DSP begging again, which he absolutely will do, then he'll start saying, well, Asmongold didn't really support it or something. Asmongold wasn't interested in doing anything with me after that. He kind of ghosted me. Like, Asmongold ghosted him this week. You know what I mean? Like, Asmongold talked to him, he ghosted him in the week in which they did the interview. Does he think Asmongold is going to keep communications up now that the interview's over? No. But you just know that DSP is going to be messaging him all the time. You know, hey, Asmon, just checking in. You mentioned a podcast. You know, it's just not going to happen the way he wants. Orochi says, how selfless, letting us know how virtuous he is. Mm-hmm. That's true charity, is telling everyone else how charitable you actually are. It's so great. Youngbeat says, I heard ALT is hella broke. I don't know. Big ups, Youngbeat666. That's what my detractors say. They all say it, but... K-Jim says, I wonder how quickly he will start to send spoons to the new fans. He'll turn on... Well, they'll be gone soon. That's the thing. They're all going to be gone soon. Do you think people really want to stick around and watch this dude play Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? No one does. Use your brains and you'll know that they will leave once the fun is gone. And it's going to be gone quickly, right? It's going to be gone quickly. When in Gout says, last year he berated someone for suggesting they didn't have money due to the holidays. You have money because of Christmas, remember? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, listen, if nothing else, think about like when the new fans are like, oh, DSP's kind of cool. Let me check out some stuff on him. Imagine them watching the June the King documentary, you know, like, oh, okay, maybe this guy isn't as hype as I thought. Maybe him saying that the Twitch CEO guy is bad doesn't outweigh all the amazingly fucked up shit he's done. Maybe, I don't know. But he does hate the Twitch CEO, so that's based. You know, it's just, I think everyone hates the Twitch CEO. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Big Dog says, so he is setting the table for begging to all the new people. Well, he did. He what he said was, I don't have to beg as long as the support keeps coming in. So, you know what I mean? So I won't beg, but the support has to keep coming in. So it's kind of like a beg, isn't it? It's like a threatening beg. If you keep the money coming, I won't beg. But I will beg if you... 400 viewers, 16 participants in chat. Wow. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. It's the new era, guys. This is the new era. Luigi's Nair said he begged even before YouTube. Nothing will change. Yes, he's begged in every way possible. To be fair, though, you know, yeah, I'm going to be honest. He was doing normal style begging before. he would have a link to, here's the PayPal if you want to chip in, stuff like that. So the only thing wrong with what he says is, I never begged before I had to. That is a lie, because he did, but it was much more the normal style internet begging, right? So check out PayPal. You know, here's a link to my PayPal if you want to help me buy games. That's what I'm talking about. If you donate some money for a game, I'll give you a shout out, that kind of thing. But it really was, say this and that's it, right? It really was that it. And he did beg pre-YouTube as well for if anyone wants to help me with stuff for setting up a tournament and stuff. But again, he was always begging, but it wasn't ridiculous until he had the opportunity to do it on YouTube with Patreon and other shit. Then it turned into the ultimate e-beggar, right? And he did have a donation page on Top Haters, correct? Yes. And on his forums, he had a place where if you want to help with server costs, here's the link. But again, for me, that is not insane levels of begging, right? It's just I wouldn't do it, but he did that. That's not notable, right? There's not documentaries being made about people that did that level of begging. He stepped it up into overdrive after 2017, and then he said, I never begged before, which is actually a lie. You know what I mean? War Dog Leader said, so it has taken another big streamer to get him to stop begging and having a tip skull. Is he for real? God, this guy's pathetic and delusional. Yeah, so it just takes other people telling him what to do and for them to be big enough for him to change his behavior. It was Sir Moist. That didn't last very long. It was Kino Casino. That lasted, and the effects are still being felt to this day. And then now it is a certain Asmongold. Lariava says, there's people on YouTube chat saying they're leaving. I mean, yeah, if you're going to bore the fuck out of them, they're going to be gone. Now we're down to 411. Can we get to 300 before I'm done today? Will we get to 350 when I'm done today? We're at 405 right now. So we lost 75 since I started reading. Here we go. Zodsky says he's going to blame his audience. Unbelievable. Yes, he is going to blame his audience for everything. And more trolls, but them too. Derp Level Critical says 48 hours and he's begging again. No, I think he's going to take longer than that. He's going to delusionally pretend that everything's amazing for a week, let's say. But I said to Mirke yesterday, within a week, there's going to be a stream that doesn't hit the goal right away. And he's going to be back to asking, well, I guess this is it, guys. I guess that's it. And then someone's going to save it, right? But I think this week, it'll get one of those moments where he has to use the new resurgence as a begging tool, if you know what I'm saying. So like, yeah, I guess that's it, guys. All right. And then someone will save it. But, you know. Big ups to NDW News again. These clips are great when this shit falls down. Yep. It's going to be great clips, guys. The montages of this moment are going to be great. Think about the great videos we had from Kino Casino, right? Out of Service 14. Big ups, Bram. And Out of Service 14 again says, think he'll be looking up BMW dealerships later? Oh, yeah. He always got time for a new lease. You know what I'm saying? He's always got time for a new lease. X-Purple Thigh says, so where the fuck was the altruism years ago? He had to buy figures. Please. He couldn't give away money then. He was buying figures. Yeah, so Triple P tweeted this. He said, detractors are truly felted now. TSP is on top of the world. He's abolished the goal. Abolish begging, felting trolls, the new daily co-host of Asmongold, plus a new state gambling deal. Everything we dreamed for Phil has come true. People like him now. Long live the king. And he says this as they are literally going to release their Christmas special about DSP in the next month. So there you go. Yeah. If you can't tell, that's sarcastic, guys. They're going to have a lot of fun making fun of him when they come back. Matt Ice says, DSP going to be imitating the people at the stock exchange during the great crash. Overinflation, holy overinflation going to sting real hard for him when all this drops. And then he's going to have to go back to begging, right? Like, I tried not to do it, but as you can see, when I don't beg, I stop hitting the goals, guys. You know how it goes. Get ready for that. Kaylor Murillo says, bro, who the fuck does Phil think Asmongold is? Literally minutes after the interview, he was dunking on a lol cow named Caseytron. The guy farms drama. That's ridiculous, too. He thinks Asmongold is like this pinnacle of gaming content where all he does is gaming. Like, no. He plays games, but the only clips people care about Asmongold are the funny shit that he's doing talking about drama or politics. That's how Asmongold is what he is because people care about his takes about shit, which is always drama. But let's pretend it's all about the gaming, you know? I just didn't really expect it to be this fast. I really did not expect. You know what I thought? I thought the marathon was going to be the victory lap, right? Wow, what a week, guys. Asmongold's here, all this new viewership, but it happened on an earlier start podcast the next day? I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Waffle Buddy 123 says, took him 15 years. Look where he is now, though. You're felted. 220-something subscribers and 400 viewers. Come on, let's get to that. Oh, 400. Let's get to 350. Come on. 350. 350. Can we get to 300? Come on. Watch that viewer count. 400 now. That means we lost 75 since I started reading. Come on, come on, come on. Will it go up or down? We're waiting for that update. Here we go. It goes to 410. Felted. 410. Gonna be the stock market guys yelling at the. I don't know what they say though. So 410, 410, 410, 400, 411, 411, 411. Derp Level Critical says, because you guys are staying forever, right? Remember, you'll be here forever. New Asmon Taurus. Grimnir Gaming says, had to return to say, what the fuck is this delusion? Expedition 33, the redemption run is insane. The impending crash out is going to be glorious. Yeah, because I think it'll be interesting when he does choose to play Expedition 33 and the hype is down, right? And then he's going to have low viewership, and then he's going to be confused, right? Because he's like, wait a second. I did this because the Asmongold people wanted this. Where are they? That's going to be an interesting moment if he waits too long. Like, if he started today, that's something. But, of course, he can't do that. Like, if he started Expedition 33, it would legitimately be hype for people. But if he waits till next week, they're on to the next. You know what I mean? They're doing something else. War Dog Leader says he's ditching his audience for Asmon's. Yep, he wants a piece of that Asmon. Just like he did with Kino Casino. He changed his entire being to try to attract Kino Casino guys. And you know how that went. New monitor. Gotcha, Waffle Bunny. Yes, well, we're buying a lot of stuff on Friday. Corner desk, 2 monitors. What else did he say? Holy shit, we're buying a lot of stuff. All that money's gone already, dude. Holy shit. Wild Tiger says, Roach Army, the Roach Rising of Seattle. Big ups to the Roach Army. Chair, yeah, chair. Oh, that's going to be one of those expensive ones, too. Free Ice Cream says, it's been one day and he's changing everything. This is why he's DSP. Big ups. NW News says, this is just pre-baking with extra steps. I agree with that. It's still baking, right? It's just dressing it up. He's up to 420 now. Goes down 426, growing. I think I'm affecting the market with my calls. I shouldn't do that. I'll stop looking at it. It'll go down. Cthulhu says, roaches and dents, a match made in hell. Judder Cut says, I can't call you roaches, you mouth droolers. Yeah. Movie Sign says, Dave is just setting it up so the blame will always be his audience's fault. Nothing new since he always does wrong anyway. Yeah, and he's going to say, you guys asked for this. You guys wanted me to take away the goals, but now I'm not hitting goals, so I got to bring it back. It's not my fault. It's your fault. You know what I mean? That day is coming. Fish Tank Enjoyer says, guys, thank you for promising to give me money forever. You can start now, and I'm going to do whatever. Thanks, bros. What's very funny how he also said, you guys don't know about this. Yeah, and you guys are like this, but what about the people that have been there since the beginning? It's just so transparently that he doesn't give a shit about them, which you already knew. But most people that make content kind of at least pretend to care about the people that have been there since the beginning. But no, he doesn't give a fuck about them. He gives a fuck about the new audience because there's more of them. Lunar Guardian says, my brain is trying to comprehend this nonsense. You'll be there a while. Big ups, Lunar Guardian. Grimnir Gaming said, oh, Jade is flirting? Layla Witch, for you, my witch. Ooh, Jade. Jade's trying to get some action. Hell yeah, Jade. Jade says, for you, my witch. Ooh, there you go, Jade. Get in there. Grimnir Gaming says, new LARP, paid DSP, Asmon fan here. You poor? Oh, clearly I'm poor, as you can see. Larry Alpha says, please be a scam email. Oh, the one from Steak? That would be funny. The one from Steak was a phishing email link. I've fallen for one of those, by the way. I'm not proud of it. Not proud of it, but it happened, okay? That's why, we already know that. We've already said that before. That's why that one first year of that being said, we went off one week, is because I clicked a link and they stole our password to YouTube. They didn't do anything, but no, I can tell people that because now there's let's say there's protections in place, and we changed our email since then as well. But yeah, that got me, and they got me in a way. I'm going to tell how they got it because then someone will try to do it. Anyways, we're past it now. It was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. We have a new email. Anyways, Grimnir Gaming says, so Roaches, what do you know of cologne? Oh yeah, I've had this great idea, but you guys will like it. It's called cologne. No, it wasn't even a advertising at email. It was much dumber than that, but I'm not going to talk anymore. It was much dumber. It was not AARP, no. It was not AARP. Salute Your Snort, says Boss Man Phil. You earned it. What do you think about a Boss Man Phil, Boss Man Jack? He's happy. He likes the sound of that. Look at him. Oh, shit. All right, get out of here, Boss Man. Get out of here, Boss Man. Boss Man's not going away. Oh my God, my Boss Man's broken. There he goes. Okay. Bonehead says, gets a view and money spike for a week. Phil, I'm so successful, guys, and it's going to last forever. Take that, casino. That's what he's doing right now. And he brought them up, too, which is very weird. By the way, I dealt with some real assholes last year. Big Dog says, why would you tell new people this? Once a lolcow, always a lolcow. I agree. I didn't expect to hear about gout or cat being fat today, to be honest, but we got there, boys. Amazing Shake says, victory lap Phil is the worst. I don't know how much longer I can listen to him. Amazing Shake, take a week off, brother. I promise you it'll be more interesting in a week, 7 days from this day. I promise you. Cream Pie says, how long until he brings up the 3K goal again? Oh, yeah, because that wasn't a single stream, so he's not taking a full victory lap on that, right? Because that doesn't count, I hope not. I hope not, right? That wasn't a single stream. He's not calling that a win over the casino, is he? I hope not. Because that was 2 streams. Nerd Brew in the house says, Phil would win a gold medal for mental gymnastics. Mm-hmm. Oh, 402! 402! Big ups, Nerd Brew. I agree. 406. Come on, we can't get under the 400. Come on. 409. Every time I say something, it goes up. I got to stop looking. Medusa Jr. says, has Phil told his wife about this interview? Oh, I bet she heard about it last night. I don't know. She heard about how much he made. But Infamous KS says, to be fair, yes, my wife is fat as fuck. That's true. I mean, there's more tactful ways to say that, for sure. Jeez, Pokemon is, all right, caught my attention. Jordan Fadeaway says, this is a preamble to Asmund fans. Do you like me? Do you like me? Oh, $3.99, yay, we got there, boys. We got there, boys. Big ups. All right. Next up, we see Medusa Jr. says, sponsor Medusa Jr., Gorgon, attorney at law. Big us, Medusa Jr. I might need you later, guys. I might need you if I get sued, you know? Medusa says again, nobody is built like me or Cyrax. They do have very unique bodies, both of them. So Hades says, last time he said Kat wanted to come back soon. Oh, he said many things about Kat. Many things about Kat. About her thoughts and how much she loved. She loved doing this stuff, but, you know. She loved doing streaming and all this shit. You know how it goes. Yeah, Grizel totally broke my flow there. Kaylor says, and thus another detractor was born, Save Us GTA 6. Well, Kaylor, Save Us GTA 6 was always a detractor, to be honest. I don't think they've ever donated. If they did, I'll be disappointed. But I think they've always just said funny stuff. That's what I think of it as. Big Guy says, it's amazing how much of Phil's response maps onto with the Kino bump, that he totally was the one in control the entire time. Exactly. Good point. Toastface says, DSP fostering a new generation of future detractors. That's what always happens, right? NW News says he left to go read Kick Chat and see if GTA lied. Yeah. 374. Can we get to 350? Come on. We got about 15 minutes left of the stream, guys. We're trying to get to 350, okay? Help out if you can. This is the last chance. We're trying to get to 350, okay, guys? 20 left. Tony T says he almost pigmatized me about the Frankenstein analogy. No, don't fall for that, Tony T. Don't fall for it. Oh, 381. We just need 31 more to hit the goal, guys. We hit the goal. That'll be great. We didn't hit it yesterday, by the way. Still pissed about it. 380. We're 30 away, guys. Salute Your Snort says, this Monday's Wings interview is going to be awkward as fuck. It's going to be very weird, won't it? It will be a very different feeling. You know what I mean? Okay. Now let's get to the recap, because I got it ready. So we're not going to do the whole recap, but I'll just play a few interesting ones, I thought. The most interesting. So what I do want to play you for, because who gives a shit about Pokemon, am I right? So after the interview, he did talk about side scrollers, okay? So I don't know if you saw this. I definitely did not. But he talks about side scrollers.
So, Too Drunk to Think says, this went really well. This is what I imagine whatever the name of that other first podcast you did actually would have been, the side scrollers. I think you two really rubbed off on each other, and it gave some new insight to you as a content creator to me as a longtime fan. Right. And again, not that I wanted to talk about the past. I don't.
Yes,
but
you
this
do.
Is what I was hoping and what I was told was going to happen with that first interview 2.5 years ago. I was outright told by Stuttering Craig, trust us, this interview will go well. After the interview's done, we will have you on again. It'll be a fun show where you'll be able to talk about topics and things, and it's going to be good. And then they snaked me. They literally went back, well, we didn't believe, the stuff you said, we don't believe you, therefore we don't have to do anything with you. But you lied. You said the whole point of
Who lied?
The interview was that there would be drama, you'd get stuff out of it, I'd clear the air on a lot of things, and then I'd be able to have the nice show with you, and you pulled that rug out from under me because you're disingenuous, you're selfish, and you're a scumbag.
Because you lied.
And to this day, he still hasn't apologized for it. He still thinks what he did was right. It was completely wrong. And I don't understand why anyone watches his content whatsoever.
All right.
He's a grifter. He is. He's a grifter. He goes from thing to thing, failure to failure, onto the next thing to grift. It's fucked up, you know? And then, like I said, recently he just started talking about me again. For what? I don't talk about you. I don't want
You're talking about him right now.
anything to do with you. Why are you name dropping me again?
Okay.
Oh, is it a slow day for your fucking conservative politic grifting? Oh, too bad. Maybe get a real job. Ever think of that?
Maybe get a real job, Craig.
So I'm not neither here nor there. I'm not going to talk about that stuff anymore. It's a waste of my time. Like
You've already said everything you want to say, so that doesn't really mean anything, does it? When you already said everything you want to say.
Forward, not backward.
Okay, definitely. Now he talks about Kino Casino, if you can believe it.
When was the last time I was given a chance? See, here's the thing. I thought I was being given a chance by side scrollers. That was fake, for sure.
They gave you a chance and you chose to lie to their face for 5 hours. Go ahead.
That was disingenuous. Kino Casino, I feel no matter what, they were going to turn on me. And everyone said that since day one. And you know, I kind of knew that. I had cased them essentially before that whole arc. I knew who they were. And I knew that they already had intended on turning me into their next subject of lolcow content. So I knew if I got ahead of that, maybe I could do something positive for myself. And that's exactly what happened. But did I get a chance? I did. But you notice what happened. The second that it basically turned south for them and they weren't benefiting from it anymore, time to flip it and let's turn him into the embarrassment. Let's try to loop. They were trying to loop me into doing stuff for them that I didn't want to do and try to actually force me to do it. Like they actually wanted me to get looped in so bad, for example, with all the stuff that they were saying.
Real quick here. Sorry about this, everybody.
Crazy is going on right now. Same thing with Kino Casino. A lot of people say, "Oh, they're just buttering you up for a big downfall." Hey guys, don't you think it would have happened by now? It was August. It's now going to be December. It's a little late for that now, right? So
yeah, I agree. Too late for that, huh? But you were casing them. Okay, go ahead.
And that they were going to leak the conversations and all of that. They thought that they
But then you just did it.
could hold that over my head forever. and then use it as like blackmail to force me to do shit I didn't want to do. If you remember at the end there, Ashton was like, we're just going to blackmail you. So you have to come apologize and then be part
He
of
never said he would blackmail you. He said, come on my show.
our content again. No, I'm never going to do that.
Okay.
I was always in control of that situation. They just didn't know it. And they're pretty
Oh.
upset about it. If you didn't notice, they're still dropping hour-long videos, entire segments about me when I don't give two shits about them. I'm doing very well without them. In fact, I'm doing better than I ever have before without them. So there you go.
Definitely not coping and seething, King. Good job. You handled it perfectly. Next up, let's go to some weird Asmon praise. Here we go. We have to praise Asmon at the night stream.
But you know what? Who's also awesome? Asmon Gold. He gave me a chance. He didn't just dismiss me. He didn't say this guy's some fucking lol cow and I'm not going to even talk to him.
He literally only interviewed DSP because he was a lol cow, and he spent an hour talking about how he does fucked up shit on the internet, like beg for money too much. Just because you had an NPC conversation about games afterwards doesn't mean any of that changed. But okay, go ahead.
He gave me a chance, man. So I really appreciate that.
And DSP also said in the DMs, if you watched the last King Arc show, we played 3 separate occasions. DSP said to them, thank you so much for giving me a chance. This is what I've been waiting for. Someone to give me a chance. Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Jay.
Next up, no drama.
This is not an exaggeration. Today, with no drama, just a fun, positive interview with Asmon Gold,
Who is the biggest drama creator on the internet.
chilling after the fact, and this stream of gameplay, I made more today making positive content than I did with the drama react that I did with Kino Casino last year.
So that counts now? It's not a single stream, it's just in the day before. Okay, here we go. He did mention a new beginning in the night stream.
Thank you. Thank you all. I feel like tomorrow is a new beginning. I feel like tomorrow, finally, for the first time in a very long time, I get to do what I love and just chill and not have to worry about, will people watch it? Will people
So that started with 2 hours of explaining all the problems he has in his life and how much people have fucked him over. Okay, so good start to that new era.
be able to see it? Will people support it? I can just be me and chill. And that's an amazing feeling, man. So thank you for that. So I'm being asked about DSP Tries It. We're not doing DSP Tries
Last thing here. Oh, this was an example of the unbelievable shilling he did throughout this day. He was doing like 3 or 4 times. He was telling the Asmon viewers, check out my old stuff, guys. Check through the playlist, guys. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I recommend Heavy Rain. No, watch this.
I'm eating Thanksgiving leftovers, so not eating those days. We'll see. Okay? All right, everyone, thank you so much. I had a great time with all of you. Everyone, please have a good night. Hey, if you're around tonight, you're bored, well, you can enjoy 68,000 archive videos right here on the channel. If you're interested in finding a game that I've ever played, here's
You like Skyrim? Might you be a fan of Skyrim? Go check it out. 2011. I recommend part 47. That's when the action really heats up.
what you do. You're on DSP Gaming right now, right? Go to the playlists tab.
Oh,
On the
please. Yes. Tell me how to use YouTube, please.
On DSP Gaming right now, right?
Huh?
Go to the playlists tab.
Oh, playlists?
On the channel page.
What's that?
Okay?
Huh? Okay, I'm there.
I'll show you what I mean.
What next?
So here's DSP Gaming.
What do I have to do now?
Okay.
Oh, okay. USB
Playlists
Gaming.
tab right here.
That looks cool.
Click on that.
Okay, I'm there. I'm
Search.
clicking.
Any game. Someone in the chat, just throw a game out into this chat right now. Just ram any random video game. Any random chat, just throw a game out into this chat right now. Just ram any random video game. Any random video game.
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Let's see what we get. Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay, shoot. I thought he was going to do Doki Doki Literature Club.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D playthrough.
He did play
There it
that, by
is.
the way.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
From December 26, 2016. Boom. Chances are Any game you're looking for, I've played. I've been around for so long. I've
Wow.
played so many games. You will probably find anything. All right? Seriously. So check it out. Give it a look. You will probably enjoy my archived catalog. And by the way, if you're doing that, please like the video if you enjoy it. Leave a comment. There was a time period where I had to shut down all of my comments on my videos, and I had no engagement on my channel because of troll activity.
Shoot.
If you guys are just going to check out the old stuff, this would be a great opportunity to get some more engagement on the channel too, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, right? Great streams today. Great fun. Enjoy the channel. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all again. Full day of gameplay tomorrow. Lots of fun. Everyone, good night. See you in the AM. Peace out, and thank you so much.
All right, so that was the last show. Let's check out. We have how many viewers here going live? 376! 26 away. Can we make it happen?
Zone 6.
I'll stay until the viewers go up. Then we're out.
Like
Come on. 374. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 24 bucks. We can do this. 378.
No,
No.
I drink, it's a unique blend.
No.
Of Hawaiian and regular coffee.
Ooh.
It's called, I think it's Kauai or Kauai. I don't know how to pronounce
Kauai.
it. Kauai.
Kauai.
And it tastes really great.
It's Kauai.
And this one is vanilla and hazelnut flavor.
Ooh. 382. Fuck. All right, there we go.
good.
We lost it all. Fuck it, we lost it all. Anyways, you're all legends. I should be able to play some Last of Us 2 tonight. Last of Us 1 tonight on Kick. If you're interested, watch it there. Of course, I upload it on YouTube as usual after that. And we'll see you tomorrow. What is Jade saying? Ask Pandaree. Jade says, not say to you, to us, we say to you, to you. And it's a very brave statement, but I'm not afraid to say it. I'll repeat it one more time for all of you, okay? One more time. I'm going to repeat this for you guys. Not say to us. We say to you. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.